What is good, everyone? Hi, how are you guys? I have not rigged anything. Thank you for losing your points, Jay and Joe. How are you guys doing? Let me pull up my actually functioning chat for a second so I can see what everybody says and not just in the last minute, because YouTube chat is kind of weird. All right, there's Twitch. There is YouTube. I rolled a 1. There's no way I could ever roll a 1. Oh, you can. I'm sorry. I mean, apparently you aren't as lucky as you would like to be. Okay, let's see. Live chat. There we go. I have a screaming cat outside. I'm ignore it for now, but if this keeps up for the next few minutes, I've got to check what's going on. How are you? I hope you're fine despite losing. You might notice quite a few small changes. Scream Noji. I'm not screaming. Wait, am I too loud? In terms of the game? Because I changed quite a few things concerning the mic and the overall audio quality. I hope it's better and doesn't peak as much anymore. Yes, your mic is on 500% volume. I think you're trolling me because it's pretty decent and it's muted. Okay. All right. Unmute your mic. I'm sorry that it's muted. Okay. We're playing Higurashi today. Let me move chat up there because there's gonna be the text down here. I'm probably gonna have to move myself up as well, but we'll see that once we're actually. You know what? I might as well do that now. Can I fix my camera? There we go. Floaty Noji. Wait, do I go here? Hey, okay. All right. Hi Dink, how are you doing? Did you ever have Epstein teach you how to use a katana in your dreams? Yeah, it happens at least twice a week. Of course not. What the hell are you dreaming? Okay, let's see. I didn't know you could fly away. I thought you were too big. I am. This is just special effect. All right. Higurashi. What is good, everyone?
What the fucking
Hi, how are you guys? I have not rigged anything.
What the
thank you for
fuck?
like, that wasn't supposed to happen. And why was it so delayed? Okay. I think we're good now. Did you guys even hear that? He's cloning himself. What was that? A mitosis streamer? Yeah, I've read Parasite Eve. It's a very good book. You should read that. Okay. Higurashi Chapter 2. I hope you guys are at least somewhat excited for that, because I am. But I'm also a bit scared because, well, it's a scary game, but I'm also scared because I'm scared of more weird and worthless class games, and I don't know. I literally have like 5 minutes to be here. Oh man, that's a shame. I guess we better start then, right? Let's see if we get another opening cutscene movie thingy. I'm wondering why I'm about to stay up till 4 a.m. watching the most boring VN in existence. Hey, people have told me that the second game is better than the first one, and starting with 3, the padding is gone. That's what people in the comments of the first run told me. So let's believe the Higurashi community. Let's whoa. The poll. Why is maybe go down here. That looks better, yeah. Okay. Let's go. I don't like that. That was not a nice sound. Oh my god, what the fuck? Okay, Watanagashi is, by the way, the name of not only this chapter, but also, if you guys remember, it's the name of the festival where everything went to shit. So I have no idea what exactly that's, why it is. Maybe we start midway through or something. Trusting the Higurashi community does not come easy at me after the first game. Your trust is gone. Do you need a recap? No, I remember pretty much everything. Any of you need a recap? I think I've got a good grasp of what happened in the first game. If any of you don't remember, Keiichi died in the end, scratching his neck out. And before that, he killed Mion and Rena, who were apparently very scary, but I didn't believe that. And people have told me different takes on that. So yeah, that was about the extent. Murder cases, stuff like that. The most scary part were all the fly jokes. Oh yeah, that was great. When he killed the girls, he did. They were at his house after he collapsed from running away from Rena because he thought she was gonna kill him with her cleaver. All right, see you later, Joe. Thank you for dropping by. And then he collapsed, and then they brought him back to his house and tied him up. And Mion pulled out what seemed to be like a needle or something, I think it was. And that's when he kind of snapped and killed both of the girls. I think that was pretty much, that was a decent story recap, right? Okay, cotton drifting chapter. How was your taste of life in Hinamizawa? A curse or a conspiracy? I believe you have fully enjoyed everything and everyone seeming suspicious. Here at last, it is no surprise attack, but a real, direct incident. Please enjoy it. The difficulty is lower than Onikashi, but extremely vicious. What the hell does that mean? So this is more like a brutal chapter and not as creepy as the first one. Is that what it's supposed to be saying? And that's how I understand it. Not a surprise attack, so basically you know it's coming. Taste was like drinking 30-degree tap water at 2 a.m. I'm not gonna question that. Okay, start. I forgot this happens. Oh god. Shit. Okay. I will not quench your thirst, for you seek the truth and could not accept that. I will not quench your thirst, for the truth you desire does not exist. But I still want to quench your thirst, for I am the one who cast you into the desert. This is a work of fiction. Any resemblances... Can this not move as fast? The early summer of the 58th year of the Showa era. Alright. Oh. Oh shit, this is loud. Oh my god. Turn it down a bit. Wow. Why is that so loud? That's a different song though. Yeah, this is creepy. Look at them, looking so happy. That won't stay for long, I guess. Damn. Is this still the first part it's depicting? Yeah, right? This is the first game. We're playing the right game though, right? Why are there two Mions? Oh, Sadako, yeah, you can go die. Okay, hi Rika. There's the evil. Oh god, the feet. Oh shit, the eye. Holy crap. What was that? Who is that? We've never seen her or him. Who are these people? What the hell? They look like drug addicts. Who are you? Why are there so many characters? Why are there so many new characters? Are we having like a whole different cast here?
Okay, why are there only 3? Who is that? There's Rika. Like, who are you? Girl who seems like she's undressing. What the fuck? Was that Keiichi having a weird... Am I right? Like, is my theory actually correct? And Keiichi is the actual bad guy in this game? And he's like a psycho, but... You're supposed to find that out. It's alright, I guess? I thought it was actually pretty nice. Okay, and now it's super quiet again. I'm gonna turn it back up. You guys need to tell me how the volume of the game is in comparison to my voice, right? I've leveled out my voice at like -5 decibel. It should be there, around there, all the time. But I'm barely seeing any feedback from the game. I'm hearing it loud enough in my ears. Should know I ain't a big anime opening guy by now. Yeah, I do. I do know that. Okay. The chirping of birds served as my alarm clock. Oh, that's nice. He's just waking up. Now the game sounds fine. Good. We're not starting at exactly the point where we did in the last game, with Keiichi basically just moving in. So apparently he's already there. Hi, what's up? Hey, Dix, by the way, 7, how are you doing? Thank you for dropping by. Hope you're having a good day. Alright, let's just read it. Quick disclaimer. I'm doing voiceover for the characters, right? Because playing the game with Japanese voiceovers, people didn't want me to do that in the first game, so I just did the voices myself, and people like that. It might be weird to you. Alright, huh? Wasn't today Sunday? Wasn't it basically my style to stay up late on Saturday and sleep through the morning on Sunday? And it's like every teenager ever. Why was I waking up at this disgustingly wholesome hour? Back to sleep. Back to sleep. Oh, he's actually going back to sleep? Oh. Are we already getting murdered? I don't like the telephone sound. Me when I call an hour wholesome? That's like 7 a.m. Oh, Keiichi's mom. How did I voice her again? What was Keiichi's mom? I think I Keiichi, are you awake? You have a phone call. At that moment, the sound of my mother calling me from downstairs finally registered. Phone call? I sprang up out of bed abruptly and stampeded noisily down the stairs. He's so descriptive. Waking up at 7 a.m. is not wholesome. Why I do that? It's nice. He's awake. I'll put him on right now, my mother informed the other person on the other end of the line. Hello? It's me. Who might this be? Morning, Kate-kun. You're such a sleepyhead. Such a sleepyhead. Oh, Rena, what's up calling so early in the morning? I don't think it's so early. It's the middle of the day, you know? It was 11 o'clock. Okay, that's wholesome. Like, see? There we go. That's the wholesome hour. What a wonderful voice. Very funny. Well, you are a stronger man than me. I'm a late riser. No, the earlier you get up, the more you can do on the day. That's nice. Okay, it was 11 o'clock. I guess you could loosely consider that the middle of the day. So, what's up? Hold on a second. I'll put Mi-chan on now. Oh, God. Ohayo, Kei-chan. If I were to say it in English, that'd be good morning or good morning. While we're at it, why don't you try saying it in Chinese, German, and Russian as well? Ni hao, Kei-chan. Guten Morgen, Kei-chan. Russian? Do svidanya. How the hell should I know? Well, whatever. This stupid conversation has woken me up. That's good to hear. So, Kei-chan, you free right now? If you're good, then we've got everybody. Everybody? Did you mean all the club members? That's right. You might be thinking every day always ends in heated competition, but at least I can spend my day off peacefully. You're too naive, Kei-chan. Yeah. The aim of our club is to find the best solution for every situation. In other words, we don't care if it's the weekend. Oh, looks like Kei-chan has come to understand our club. So how about it? Can you come? I had absolutely nothing planned that day. If I were to refuse Club President Mion's invitation, what other fun ways to pass the time would I have? Not like I plan on doing anything. And if I said no, you'd probably just declare me the loser by default and force the penalty game on me anyways. If you understand that much, then you can't refuse, right? If you're okay with it, then meet at the usual place at 1 o'clock. We're going into town, so bring your bike, okay? The dialogue actually seems less annoying than the first game. Well, that's because we haven't met Sadako yet. Yeah, fuck Sadako. Club activities in town? Well, we could do them anywhere. Besides, since it was a new venue, there was no way this wasn't going to be intense. I'm holding a pretty big grudge from that narrow loss a couple days ago. I'll say it right now, I'm not going to lose. A couple of days ago was Friday's club activities? That uncompromising poker match. Oh no, not a flashback. Come on, no. It was a fight to the death. Nobody held back. Nobody could tell who was in the lead or who was last until all the points were tallied. In the end, I won by only 1 chip. Mion came in second. Damn it! To think if I hadn't squandered that 1 chip. Mion lamented thus, perhaps more so than the fact that she lost the match. Mion doesn't lose. It's a bit loud, isn't it? Maybe like that? That's why Mion only whined when she let the champion's throne slip through her fingers. That's why she was more frustrated than anyone over a close loss. So, do you mean for today to be a grudge match? Bring it on! Just like last time, I'll shut you down and make you play that penalty game. Make sure you play in a way that you won't regret it when you lose. Wouldn't have it any other way. It'll make it all the more better when I crush you. All the more better. Is that English? Wouldn't it be all the better? I don't know. After that, we exchanged jeers for a bit before hanging up the phone. As I headed back upstairs hastily to get the key to my bike, I bumped into my mother as she was carrying a futon down. Oh, Keiichi, you seem like you're in a good mood. Heading out? Something like that. I'm going into town to play with everybody. Take care. Watch out for traffic. Be back before dinner. Yeah, I'll be back by then. Mion more like Peon? Oh, come on. That's not nice. You're a nice girl. I noticed your Mion voice has gotten better. I'm trying to go for the... Yeah. I wanted to actually, like, train it a bit and make it better, but I forgot and only remembered this morning, so not much time. But anyways... After unlocking the chain from my bike in the garage, I reveled a bit in the resistance the slightly stiff pedal gave as I pushed on it. That is a completely worthless sentence. That doesn't need to be in the script. Alright, let's go. I set off on my bike, cutting through the refreshing morning air. The music is completely different. I'm not sure if we should change it back. There they are. This is the place where the fly incident happened, by the way. Kate-kun! You're late! Sorry to keep you waiting. Where are Sadako and Rika-chan? Rather than meeting up with them here, it's a lot quicker to just meet up in town. Oh, I see. If I remember correctly, Sadako and Rika-chan's houses were on the other side, past the school. Oh yeah, what's up with doing club activities in town? Can't be that. It can't be that everybody's going to put on masks and rob banks all day, is it? Why are we having a Payday reference here? PTSD flashbacks to the Lie incident. Let's just keep the soundtrack. It sounds better and more high quality than the first game. You think so? I think the Valley Go was a little too strong in the first game, but this one you're getting it across without making it too much. Thank you. Keep the feedback on the voices going, especially if we're apparently getting new characters in this one. I'm kind of running out of voices to do. I might have to start doing accents. I wouldn't mind doing that. Even then, I wouldn't lose to you. You see, Michan always tells me the routes and schedules of the armored bank cars. I wonder why. I wonder why. What? I spun around with a serious look on my face and looked at Mion. Well, it certainly seemed possible that Mion was capable of doing that. Seriously, Mion? Rena, what are you saying? Sorry, Michan. Sorry. The two of them joked around. That bright laughter was the best match for a beautiful day like today. Hey, you two. Sadako and Rika-chan are waiting for us, aren't they? Let's stop fooling around and get going. Around and around, fooling about like two fluttering butterflies. I earnestly wished I could just keep watching them like this. But the five of us together would be absolutely more fun. That's right. That's right. Well then, let's go. The goal is to plunder 1 billion. Once we split the loot, everybody scram. Yeah! Okay. Oh no, the accents will be the interview. I'm not good at doing accents, but what else am I supposed to do? Like, I'm not a voice actor. I don't have like 50 different voices in my repertoire. Well, Noji, if you ever need extra voice talent, maybe I will help you out. Why, you want to dual stream this? Okay, you do the girls. The three of us on our bikes headed over to the gently sloping hill towards town. That's where we got chased with an axe last time. We haven't been here yet. Accelerating hard, we crested the hill. This sounds a bit like Animal Crossing music. The view expanded as Okinomiya Station came into sight. I occasionally come to the station here, considering the amount of effort it takes to get here. To get here, though, it was quite a hassle. That's why I didn't know much about the area around the station, or Okinomiya itself for that matter. The street we were headed down today was of course unfamiliar to me as well. Going through the railway crossing, we headed past the south end of the station. This is the first time I've been this way. Around here, there's lots of things like arcades and toy stores. Michan knows a lot about it. So there's an arcade. I used to go to one pretty often. My gamer's blood roils within me. Oh, he's a gamer. Great. I would just try and call and only speak as the voices. I mean, if the cast like explodes, we might have to actually do that. Always going to an arcade. Hey, Sean, you're quite the delinquent. What's delinquent about? Next time we're here, I'll show you where it is. It's a good one. There's quite a few machines. Seemed like the town of Okonomiya was Mion's stomping grounds. If I asked her, she could tell me a lot of things about it. What is that kind of toy store? Look at that, is so Japanese. I love it. Eventually, we came across a store with quite a few bikes parked in front of it. Was this the arcade? No, it was a smaller shop. Looking at the window display, it seemed like your everyday toy shop. There's barely any window left. But for almost 10 kids to be filing in and out of the store, they were doing almost too well for themselves. Could it be that store is having some sort of event today? Exactly. Top price is 50,000 yen. Wow. That's like 500 bucks. Gee, that's a lot. 50,000? What the heck is that? That's the GNP of the People's Republic of Keiichi 5 times over. 2 cute figures messing about the front of the store noticed us and waved their hands. Oh, hey, what's good, Kirby? Prepare yourself. We're doing it. I haven't done it in a long time. We're doing it.
Hello, everybody! We've been waiting for you!
Good morning. Hey, good morning, Rika-chan. Sadako, we'll settle this before the cops get here. The goal is to plunder 1 billion.
Huh? Kei-chan, I have no idea what you're talking about! Are we late? Did we keep you two waiting?
We finished early today, so we've been waiting a while. Don't keep the little girls waiting alone. I'm sorry about that. Kei-chan here was taking his sweet time. Well, if it was Keiichi's fault, it couldn't be helped. Saying that, Rika-chan stretched up and began patting Mion's head. Hey, wait a minute. Are you solving everything by making me the bad guy?
Of course! Who else but Kei-san could fill this important role? Huh?
I don't like being cast like that. If you think this will solve everything, you're sorely mistaken. I was feeling slightly irritated, so I began to repeatedly smack Sadako on the head. Yes! Very good. Smack. Okay. I've been doing some art. Also, I was playing Undertale yesterday. How far in are you?
Kei-san hit me! Wah!
Shit, kid.
It's such a shame that Keiichi's bullying you. Sadako's crying.
She's crying. Why is she so happy?
I'm taking her home. Your big sis here will take care of the bad guy, okay?
Ah, we're getting punched again. Okay, fair. 100 plus respect points to Keiichi. Keiichi is the man. Rena ecstatically wiped the tears, which were probably fake, from Sadako's face, while Rika-chan gently patted mine as I lay sprawled on the ground. Yes, this is fine. Okay, I was away. What happened? It turned up. Yep. This is the way things were supposed to be solved. Not with knives and cleavers. Although, I think we should find a new punchline before you start losing teeth. Well then, upsy daisy. In any case, the greeting for today went well. Wait, have they met up now? Yep, they have. She's here. I finished the game in Gino, so you're basically done. Inside the toy shop, there were about 10 boys around the same age as me. Apparently they all knew Mion. Am I flying something here? Is this... Is Mion like... She had some smaller romantic incidents with Keiichi, right? And like it looked like she was kind of liking him in the first game at points. So is she like super popular? And finding out that she had arrived, they greeted her with jeers, a few at a time.
Mi-chan is a regular at this toy shop, so she has a lot of friends.
A regular at a toy shop? What's up with that?
Hey, Keiichi-san, take a look back here!
Following Sadako's prompting, I took a look. There were chairs lined up at tables, almost like a sort of birthday party. Are we doing like a trading card game? That would be cool. Who wouldn't look at Mion? I mean, let's be real. Like, from a from just the main cast, obviously the two kids are out, right? So we only got kind of got Rena and Mion, but Mion is pretty high. Let's be real. Like in comparison to Rena is the cute kind of girl, but yeah, Mion would be the more popular one among a group of like 16-year-old teenagers, 100%. I realized it immediately. It could be. This is the venue for today's club activities? This took him like 10 minutes longer than it should have. Surprised, Kei-chan? I'm good friends with the owner here. He sometimes lets me hold game tournaments to expand his customer base. Expand his customer base? I see. Meaning all the boys livening up the place were participants? That's right. Normally it's just us 5, but today we're gonna play with lots and lots of people. I want to do something real quick. Can I, first of all, let's make a save, just in case. Okay, this is how it works. Yeah. Then let's make 3 quick saves in case we have, some... if you guys remember last time, we had an existing save for whatever the fuck reason, and I don't want that to happen again. So let's save over everything, and then I want to try something, because what I saw here is we don't have 3 kinds of sprites this time around. We only have 2. We got the console and we got remake, and I wanted to see the remake sprites. Oh, these are like, so basically all they did was take out the original ones. No go back. I think these are actually not bad. Like I like the console ones more, but they aren't super bad. Console's better, yeah, I agree. It looks more in line with the universe. Like this, these look good. And the remake ones, they look, for my personal opinion, they look too cutesy. You know? So yeah, let's go with the console ones. They're good. Alright. Rena was innocently happy about being able to play with so many people, but my expression grew noticeably stern. Yeah, apart from her. Like, how does she look in the... What's... He is artist. Oh gosh, she looks evil. Holy shit. What the fuck? So the original sprite does exist? Oh god. Oh Jesus. I don't like the original sprites. I'm sorry. Like, I know the creator of the game made them himself, and I respect that, but Jesus, no thank you. But I know you're gonna call me a perv again, but I gotta address this because I just saw it, and she's a kid, right? She's like, what, 11 years old, maybe younger. I don't remember. Why on earth does she have like gigantic boobs in the remake, right? Why does that happen? Why did they do that? Like, she nothing in the original, barely anything in the remake. Thank you for the bonk. That was very much appreciated, and I know we shouldn't be talking about this, but no, let's be real. Why did they do that? They didn't have to do that. They made a conscious decision to do that. The artist did that. So this guy has to be bonked, not me. Alright.
Cage-san, I know exactly what you're thinking.
Oh? Well then, why don't you try saying it? Together, okay? 1, 2... These are all enemies. Sadako's voice and mine blended together in harmony. As the first and only time this ever happens. We looked over the participants. After all, the top prize was 50,000 yen. My eyes lit up like a flame. Hey, Kei-chan. It looks like today will be fun. Well, no matter how many more rivals I have, the goal is still the same. Rivals? Kei-chan. Do you think a whale keeps track of all the krill it eats? Can we make it? Can we take like a screenshot of this and put it in the Discord for Joe to see? I just need Joe. Joe, this is for you. There we go. Okay, bro, you really shouldn't be paying attention to that. It's not my fault. Like, let's be real. It's just on my eye height. Also, they're drawn pictures. I can't be pedophile for that. She said that in an unpleasant voice, laughing with the aggressive glint in her eyes, reserved solely for club activities. Damn it, Mion. She's as serious as she can get today. I'm not the only one who's serious. Take a look at Rika-chan. Mion pointed, looking at where her finger directed me. What the heck is that? Rika-chan was using those kinds of traits to soften up the group with an almost excessive pleasantness. Why are they making out the little girl to be like a... She's not a whore. Why are you doing that? Why? She's a little kid. She's a very smart little kid. Let's be real. She's probably the smartest in the whole group, and I think that's her thing. But yeah, it would fail so badly in an eye tracker video. Can we do that at some point? I don't know how that works. I'd like to do that. Bro, the stream's cursed already. Okay. Yeah, we're going downhill anyway, so let's... It's not so bad. I mean, she kind of looks high, but... Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Look at her dress in that. You can literally... This is so good. You can literally see how he didn't know how to properly draw that from an angle perspective. So he just drew over the arm. Okay, we're going back to this one. This is the best one, definitely. Why did you bonk me again? This was not horny. The remake never fails to make me lose hope in humanity. There are people who have to have played it like that, right? Because if you buy the game on Steam and play it without the mod, you get this. You get this. This remake is the PC version. This is the only thing you get when you buy the game, the unmodded version. And it also has different music. Can I change that midway through? Oh, look, it even shows you the BGM info here. That's cute. Mod menu. Jesus, there's a lot of settings here. Audio. Sound effects. These are... I think Jin is like the original, right? What happens? This is why mods are supreme. They are... Huh? Hello there, Silver, aka Gray Gaming. How are you doing? Oh, I think this is the one we had last time. Isn't it? This sounds kind of creepy. Put the hoe back on. I want to listen to all of them. So this is the original. Yeah, known as original BGM. This is Manga Gamer. Oh, that's the same as the hoe. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm done messing with that. I'm sorry. Let's go back to the console art style. Yeah, I like this more. Just keep following. Yeah, I will. I will. Okay, she's using those kinds of traits. What does he mean? She doesn't have those traits yet. I'm also going to do my best. Go for it. Yay! Go for it! Whoa! Completely emasculated, the group joined Rika-chan in a cheer. The inside of the store had been consumed by the world of Rika-chan. Damn, she's already chomping at the bit. Oh god. Hey there, Janny688. Thank you for following. That track is sick. It seems like today's going to be fun. I'm going to do my best. How? Oh, I kind of missed having to do that. Why do I hear boss music? Because it's Rena in boss mode. It seemed that Rena was also unusually fired up by the large crowd. Hopping about and running around, she had entered entirely into cute mode. In Rena's case, the real fun starts when her tension gauge fills up. She's like a fighting game character. A Higurashi fighting game would be so sick. Let's be real, that would be awesome. Her happy-go-lucky attitude belied the fact that this was the state in which she was the most threatening. Mion was making small talk with some of the regular customers she was acquainted with. It was like business as usual with her. Did you know you can make a hoe with 2 sticks? Yes, this is Minecraft. Thank you very much. Of course, if anybody thought that Mion looked ordinary, they were not qualified to be in our club. The shadow beneath her feet was exuding killer instinct, rising up like a chill wind. Damn, the piano. Ah, I love this track. This is awesome. Damn it, Mion, throwing away her honor and humanity like that. She's serious.
Catch-san, didn't you know? The 50,000 yen price is from Mion-san's own pockets.
Wait, what? What? She was putting out the 50,000 yen all by herself? At that moment, a dark miasma that warped Mion's surroundings began to appear. What is it, Kei-chan? Is there something on my face? What the fuck? What? Are we already starting this? Jesus Christ. Not good. A shiver crept up my spine. That Mion cornering herself like that, she was pulling out the demon lurking within her. Fine with me. Damn it, my knees are shaking like crazy. She ain't scary with that pink hair. Did you have pink hair? I didn't even notice. Before I realized, the store had filled up with even more people and elevator music. They have good piano tracks in this, let's be real. However, the looks in their eyes weren't confrontational. They were looks of expectation and curiosity. They were the eyes of onlookers who were wondering what kind of match was going to occur and who was going to win. Hey, you couldn't ask for a better stage than this. This is getting interesting.
Cage-kun, let's do our best, okay? Do our best. How?
Rena was already fully charged. Mortal laws and common sense held no power before the might of Rena in her cute mode. I definitely didn't want to fight her, if possible.
Rika-chan, do your best! We're all cheering you on!
Can you even hear that when I do that?
Okay, I'll do my best.
Rika-chan, who was exuding way too much charm, no matter how you looked at it, has already won over most of the onlookers to her side. Nonchalantly avoiding things had always been Rika-chan's creed, but for her to be blatantly laying out her machinations like that was definitely strange. I mean, yeah, she wants the $500. Like Rena, she was somebody who I didn't want to fight if I could help it.
Of course, the one you don't want to fight most is Mion-san.
Is she reading, like, his thoughts? Is she psychic? I've been lucky to even leave alive more than a few times at the end of club activities, but I don't think there was a day that even came close to being this dangerous.
Mion-san seems to have developed quite the grudge after losing that poker match a few days back, you know?
Seems that way. In other words, today is just an elaborate stage for her revenge. Almost as though she were psychic, Mion turned towards us. Her eyes silently conveyed the message. You guys just figured that out now. It wasn't just Mion. Both Rena and Rika-chan were more pumped up than they'd ever been. Yeah, one's gonna pop today. One's gonna pop up today. Without a doubt, there'll be casualties.
It seems that somehow Cage-san and I are the only ones left. What do you think? Should we not have our match during the opening round?
Might as well. I need to warm up before I can really kick into gear. My spinal column shuddered like it had been struck by a bolt of lightning, and like a pillar of ice was being jammed into it began to freeze. I could almost see the flames backlighting Sadako with their intensity. Even then, while Sadako was displaying a normal smile, it was cold and inhuman, almost as if it were a plastic mask. You must really want to eliminate me in the opening round. You can't hide that murderous intent.
Oh, that's too bad. You're being uncharacteristically cautious today, Cage-san.
Without a doubt, it was a trap. I don't know what she had up her sleeve, but I fought with Sadako during the opening round. If I fought, my loss would be more certain than if I went up against Mion. So what, are we running away? Said that earlier, but the music is way better than the first game. It is. Why am I enjoying the filler? I thought the same thing a few minutes ago. That if they're just gonna have like this as the opening, and then go into the actual interesting stuff without filler, this would actually be pretty cool, because opening with something like this is actually pretty nice. A pitch-black miasma permeated the inside of the store. Did they all want to win that 50,000 yen prize that much? No, that's not right. The only ones competing for the prize money were the casual participants. I was different. I had mistaken this as just a way to fool around on a normal Sunday. It didn't matter when it was, or where it was, or who our opponents were. In our club, the goal is always the very top of the mountain. An intense flame that no strong winds could extinguish, hot enough to melt any steel, began to burn inside me. The fuse had been lit on this unprecedentedly intense club battle. It was then that the owner of the store told Mion in a lackadaisical voice, what is lackadaisical? That it was about time to begin. Is everybody ready? Listen close now. Mion began with the formalities, standing in for the owner, and explained the rules of today's tournament. You're only playing to win. There is no second or third place. That's the same rule as our club. There were 15 people participating. We were split up into 5 groups via a draw, and each group would have one winner. Each winner in the first stage would advance to the next in order to compete in the final. Now, as for how each group will compete, each table can decide to play whatever they want. As long as the game is here in the shop, anything goes. Oh, that's a smart sales strategy, actually. Make them play the games that the shop carries, so they want to buy it and because they want to play it again because it was fun. That's good. Already in club mode, DEFCON 1, I didn't let the small gap in these rules go unnoticed. Mion, can I ask a question? Won't everybody push to play a game they're good at and not be able to agree on which one?
Oh, that's right. If we can't decide, we can't start.
The spectators also nodded along. It was only natural. There wasn't anybody who would simply cede to their opponent's suggestion. I'd prefer it if you were all good sports and managed to come to a decision on your own, but if it comes down to a stalemate, should we have the store's owner decide for you? I'm sorry. Wait, so what do they actually have to do to win? I don't know. Basically, it's just win the game, right? It was an event at a toy store after all. You'd expect the owner to referee. After that, Mion's rundown continued. It ended with the rule that any losing participants would have to buy the game they lost at. Yeah, a rather nice proposition for the store. So you're standing to gain 500 bucks, but if you lose, which is a 4 in 1 chance, 4 in 5, you're not just losing out on the money, but you also have to spend money. Wait, so was all that stuff earlier just preamble? I think so, yeah. First, we used the draw to split into 5 groups. Everybody lined up single file and began to draw tickets that the shop owner had prepared. It was my turn. Alright, time to draw. No matter who I was up against, I'd crush him. At that moment, Mion began to laugh with a hawkish gleam in her eye. Of course, I'm sure you already know, but club members will have a separate penalty game than the casual participants. I thought as much. What's the gist of it? The winner gets to give the losers 1 order each. Oh my god, are we gonna have mates shit again? Contrary to how simple it sounded, it was a terrifying eventuality, the subject of which no one could predict. Damn you, Mion. Was she really planning on parading me around Hinamizawa in cat ears and a banana hammock with tail attached or something? OMG, I'm enjoying this, but I still think they take too long. You're right. And the music does make it a lot more enjoyable. The look on Mion's face told me she wasn't going to let me off that easy. On top of that, this time, it wasn't just the person who finished last who'd have to submit to the penalty game. The losers get 1 order each. In other words, even if you don't finish last, you still have to do the penalty game. That'd be the case. What about if there's no winner? Like, if all the club members drop out midway through?
Kei-chan, are you alright in the head?
What? The look in Mion's eye became that of a lion baring its fangs. How exactly are the elite members of our club going to lose to some mewling newborns? Kei-chan, don't embarrass me by getting eliminated in the first round. Even so, I didn't feel threatened. The more into it my opponent was, the stronger I would become. You just wait and see. I won't just sit there and be bullied by you, Mion. I'll show you. We shall meet in the finals. Can we skip the actual game, please? If we have to play the game, this is going to be too much. The result of the draw were enough to make you cry conspiracy. All the members of the club were nicely divvied up among the 5 tables. Who'd have guessed? How did this happen when the draw was that random? The thought that I was already caught in Mion's puppet strings made me feel uneasy. That was fine, though. I'll crush all your petty tricks. Yeah, I hope they have some more tracks, because if this plays for like half an hour straight, I'm gonna go crazy. Now, where are my opponents? Everybody was headed to the table corresponding to the number on their ticket. Who the fuck are you kids? Competition at my table was these two, huh? They look younger than me. Huh? Aren't you 2 classmates of mine?
Oh, hi. I'm Tomita. This is Okamura.
Okamura. Hi, Script, and the people he brought with him. Thank you for rating me. How are you doing, man? All that. How's it going? Also, hi, Sutard. Hey, yeah, I know. Hi, Misha. Just got a world record in Yakuza 8. What kind of world record did you do, bro? Holy jump scare. Yeah, that was loud. I'm sorry. Okay. Speed run. Isn't the game out like for 3 weeks or something? Why are you already speedrunning that? Damn, you're crazy. Jesus Christ. Then congrats on the speedrun. Holy shit. Alright. He greeted us by nodding his head. So my opening round was to be against my juniors from school. Just saying, but it seemed like a pretty easy matchup. Lucky. Time to destroy them without mercy. Alright then, everybody. Please decide on your games and start. Skip the game. Please skip the game. Please skip the game. Come on, skip the game. With Mion's declaration, the inside of the store suddenly became lively. Everybody was yelling their favorite games at each other, trying to gain an advantage before they started. Even my two classmates, who seemed taciturn at first glance, began to fiercely insist on their own games as soon as the signal was given. Of course, I would kick those suggestions aside. There was absolutely no reason to pick a game your opponent was good at. Sorry, they're all games I don't know. Could you pick something a little more well-known? That's cheap. I already platinumed it. Yeah, Dink said you were really playing it a lot, man. I guess it means it's a good game. Because you're going through that fast. Of course, they didn't agree to the games I suggested either. I could only smirk bitterly. Naturally, after 5 minutes, this table still couldn't agree on a game. Obeying the rules, we asked the store owner to decide on a game. Clearing his throat, the shop owner brought over a board game from the back of the store. It was a game called Billionaire. Quite the vintage we have here. Come to think of it, if you lose, you have to buy this game. That damn shop owner, was he using this competition to get rid of all the games he couldn't sell? Of course. Where can I download this game? It's on Steam. I know this one. You guys do too, right? Spin the wheel and head to the goal. Whoever has the most money after we liquidate our assets is the winner. The two nodded in agreement, and finally the game was underway. At that time, I already had a feeling of pending crisis. I wouldn't realize why until the game progressed a bit. Can we skip the game? 1, 2, 3, 4. Celebrate the birth of your child. Receive 5,000 bucks from everybody. Sorry. Okay, I've built quite a bit of a lead.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bonus. Receive 100,000 from the bank.
What? The tables were turned in an instant?
1, 2, 3. Proceed to the corporal ladder course.
Whoa, that's a good route. It seemed like only my piece was landing on the steady spaces. I had doubts as to why Mion didn't bring out board games for club activities, but the reason was laid bare to me before my eyes. That's right. I only realized it now. This game was completely based on luck. Really, is that so? What could I possibly do to make sure I ended up in first place at the end? The ultimate outcome of this game was decided in a place beyond human hands. Well, all you gotta do is cheat. How were the other club members doing? My eyes naturally wandered off to the other tables. Mion's table was... What? They weren't doing anything. Had they still not decided on a game? This naive idea existed to distract me from the most frightening possibility. She already won, right? Mion was lounging about, leisurely holding some juice she brought from the vending machine outside in one hand. When our eyes met, she gave me a look of ease. Couldn't be. She'd already finished? Yeah, some girls do that. What game was it? That easily? It was probably too late to be concerned with that at this point. Only 5 minutes since we started, and her two opponents were already beyond recourse. They were sitting there slumped over in disappointment, muttering to themselves, trying to figure out where they went wrong. For that, they'd find no answer. How long will the stream be? Probably somewhere around 3-ish hours. Maybe longer. I've got some stuff to do later, and it depends on when I get a call. I might be able to do a full stream. I might be have to cut it off a bit earlier than usual. Tomita is the definition of the nerd emote. He is. Maybe I should do the voice. 8 viewers. Thank you, guys. Thank you. All right, let's go on. Is there any reason for their defeat other than they sat at the same table as Beyond? Then what about Rena's table? The spectators were causing quite a commotion. It looked like their game was Karuta. The shop owner was apparently the one reading out the cards. Rena tended to dawdle along and space out a lot. Wouldn't she have a hard time with this game? That's like remembering cards, I think. Bro, on Twitch I get a Final Fantasy VII ad with spoilers in it? What? Why?
Then I'll read it out. The dog gets tired on a walk.
Bam! At the same instant, the shop owner began sounding out the words. The card in question disappeared off the face of the table. No, the face of the earth. Impossible. Where'd it go? It was against Rena's cheek. She was rubbing it there.
How? So cute. I'm taking it home.
Looking at the card Rena was rubbing against her cheek, it was some anime-themed version of Karuta with rather cute moe illustrations decorating the cards. Basically, it was a picture of a pretty dog girl with a slightly large chest, panting and half in tears as she was being pulled along on the chain. Why are we doing furry shit? Oh god. What are we playing here? Oh. Hey, Cast, how are you doing, man? Bro, I got the ad again. Good thing I closed my eyes. Oh, man, I'm so sorry. Alright. They're playing furry games. Yeah. Those types of pictures, even I could play with godlike speed. Of all people to play that game, it had to be Rena. It was entirely possible that her fingertips were on the verge of breaking the sound barrier. What happened? I was busy in an ad. Rena happened. It's over. Mion smiled coolly. Seeing no further reason to keep watching, she turned back.
So cute. So cute. Even if Rena wins, I'll still buy these cards. I'm taking them home. How?
After that, the second the cards started being read out, bam, bam, such decisive sounds echoed. These are furry cards, remember. Well then, how does Sadako... Oh, she was playing a rather orthodox game. Concentration. Is that... Judging from the distressed look on Sadako's face, it seemed that she was struggling somehow. One of the main characteristics of concentration is that the pace of the game speeds up as it goes on. As the number of cards to memorize decreases, it becomes easier to match several players in a row. It wouldn't be exaggeration to say that the first person to take over the flow of the game can run away as the winner. The cards still in play had decreased. If you memorize the cards that had been turned over before, you should have a good chance to sweep the table at this point. Why is he narrating the games for the other girls instead of playing his own fucking game? You know, she would have a panda card. What panda? What are you talking about? They're playing a furry card game? Yeah, basically. Sadako probably knew the positions of all the remaining cards. However, her turn came a little too late. If her opponent followed up, the match would be decided. Young boy.
Hojo. Sorry, but I'm also aiming for the prize money. Don't hate me for this.
This guy, did he have the locations of the remaining cards memorized? He was completely certain of his victory. The tension on his face relaxed. It's over. I whispered that in a bored manner as I turned my attention back to my own game. I spun the wheel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What? No way! The Ace of Hearts should have been here!
There was a commotion at Sadako's table as the shout rang out. The other two at my table turned around in surprise. I didn't. After all, there really wasn't anything to be surprised about. The onlookers were confounded, most of them certain that the Ace of Hearts should have been there. There's no way. I must be seeing things. It must have been because I was excited. So was assured in his victory. The distress over his defeat ran deep. The cat profile picture looks cursed. Really? Why? What's wrong with it? I think it's funny. Hey Shiv, how are you doing, man? Also, see ya, Misha. Thank you for dropping by. It was fun. Picture of Cable Eater Demon. Yeah, that's the next boss. That's the last boss in the Elden Ring DLC. If his opponent wasn't Sadako, the Ace of Hearts certainly would have been there. What a fool. When you're up against Sadako, you can't let your guard down for a moment until the battle is over.
Cage-san, you still haven't finished your match? You have no sense for these things.
With a refined tone of voice reserved for only winners, Sadako called out to me. With a casual observer, it must have looked like she only eked out a victory. From my point of view, however, she was only playing around. The roles of winner and loser had already been decided. It was nothing more than child's play. The laughable part about it was that her opponent didn't know his role had already been assigned. Nice work there. Setting up a farce of a trap with the Ace of Hearts.
My opponent only walked into one of my traps. Even then, one was more than enough.
Sadako was a trapper. She's also probably a trap. Her true talent was never having one misfire. Setting off only one trap was more than enough? Ain't that cool? Dude, if everybody hates the profile pic, I might have to change it back. The fact that the other club members were winning one after another with their own brand of play only added to my impatience and my own lack of progress. Alright, how was Rika-chan doing? They probably all gave up. He said, what a fool. Yeah, baka mitai. Wait. Oh my god, you actually won. Congrats, Shiv. How was our club's sly little fox doing? What the heck is that? Over in that corner, the mood at the table was decidedly different from the others. The game at Rika-chan's table was, you know, that battery-powered fishing game? The one where the fish opened and closed their mouths as they rotated on the platform and you used the magnetic fishing rod to pick them up? That old thing. It seemed they planned on competing by seeing who could catch the most fish, but it had become an atmosphere you could hardly call competitive.
Wow, I caught one.
You're so good! Rika-chan, you're good at this!
Oh my, she caught another one. Rika-chan is really good at this.
I knew that Rika-chan had already charmed her opponents along with the onlookers before the matches had even begun, but brilliantly played. That corner had become an informal meeting of the Rika Furuta fan club. Okay, that was good.
It's Rika-chan's total victory. Total victory. Rika-chan's good at fishing, isn't she?
What Rika-chan is trolling for probably isn't fish. Hearing that, she glanced over my way briefly. This is my way of getting serious. That's what I heard.
This is a masterful technique that only Rika is allowed. Only Rika can do.
Yeah, I mean, masterful technique.
My VoidR-san, it's your turn.
Oh, sorry. Guess it is. 1, 2. Fine for text evasion. Pay $50,000. In contrast, my game, what an unseemly situation this was. Noticing the uneasiness creeping across my face, my companions came to see how I was doing.
Kage, could it be that you're struggling? You're struggling? Okamura, right now, how much money do you have?
Okamura, who had wrung lots of money out of the elite force, began to count through a stack of white $100,000 bills. About 980,000, I guess.
How much money do you have, Tomita?
I have $880,000. I'm still close enough to turn this around. Those two, it looked like they would easily surpass $1 million. Well, Kei-chan, how much do you have? Mion's tone of voice was grim from the get-go. It was her disappointment and disgust this club present. It can't be helped. There's no strategy involved other than spinning the wheel in this game. How am I supposed to cheat? Tell these two to close their eyes and count to 100 while I rig the wheel? You know there's no way I could do that. How about you make them lose on purpose? The introduction of this game really is something. It really is something. Why is Rena so similar to Nami from One Piece? If Nami was as creepy as Rena, nobody would watch One Piece. Rika-chan gently pet my head. Still, she wasn't too happy.
How pathetic! At one point, I thought you'd be a worthy adversary. I've been utterly disillusioned.
Shut up, piece of shit.
Don't give up, Kei-chan. There has to be some way to make a comeback. Do your best, right till the end.
Like I said, how am I supposed to make a comeback with this game relying entirely on luck? Right? Mion? Mion's face, however, was almost unbelievably indifferent. Like she was watching something completely unexciting. She then turned her back without saying a word. Hey, me... It was a pathetic voice that irked even myself. I'm disappointed. Everybody was serious about this, but Kei-chan was the only one who wasn't. What do you mean by serious? Are you telling me to control the spinner through sheer force of will? How can I do that? If you were serious about it, you would have settled this game 10 seconds from when you started.
Mi-chan, you don't have to get so angry. Wait.
Mion, in a bad mood, cast me aside and disappeared into the depths of the shop. She easily gets pissed if someone doesn't do what she wants. She's an alpha wife. Gotta go. See ya, Misha. Thank you for dropping by. Glad to see you as well. Goodbye, man. Maybe it was because it had become a weird situation, but the spectators dispersed from around the table. Damn it! Are you saying I'm not serious about this? Are you saying that if I were serious, I would have settled this game of chance in 10 seconds? If I were serious, everybody was praying for my victory. They believed in me. Did I betray their expectations? Was it because I wasn't serious? Should we continue the game? The two of them were timidly trying to resume play. I didn't respond to that. The table sunk into silence.
My Baraku, should I take that to mean you're giving up?
The owner, thinking I was forfeiting, started to announce the cancellation of the game. At that moment, the demon inside me let loose a howl and awakened. I get it now, Mion. What it means for me to be serious. I'll show you! What's gonna happen now? Is he gonna pull out his dick? Bam! I clamped my hands on their shoulders, speaking in a low voice after pulling them closer. Okamura, let's make it. Let me win. The two of them, not immediately understanding what I had just said or the meaning behind it, were momentarily confused.
Hey, my Barasan, no violence! Let's settle this game properly.
Just listen to what I have to say. What is it you guys want? The 500,000 yen prize?
Well, of course. Winning that kind of money.
It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Even supposing you win, what are you going to do with that money? How are you going to enjoy it? The two of them considered it briefly.
Buy a new game or something? Nah? Maybe some shoes?
That's petty. So petty. Are you guys stupid?
Then how will you enjoy it if you win, my Barasan?
Me? That's the point. Just shut up and listen to what I have to say. We club members have a penalty game separate from the casual participants. If we lose, we have to obey a single command from the winner. From another point of view, the winner earns the prize of being able to order the club members around. First of all, Tomita-kun, you like Sadako, right? What is wrong with you? This mouse is a gun. Bam, I shot him. Don't deny it. Next, Okamura-kun. You like Rika, huh? Don't turn red. I drew the two of them, red-faced and conscious of whether anybody else heard what I just said, even closer. Lollies. Moe. What man covet. What man dream about. It's like an unreachable Garden of Eden. Even then, you'd still aim for it, wouldn't you? That's because our passionate souls scream for Moe. That sensitive age where you couldn't say you liked the girl you liked. Understanding that gave me all the power. Tomita-kun, if I win, I'll make Sadako wear a collar and be your little sister for a day. A red fountain spewed from both of Tomita-kun's nostrils. Also, Okamura-kun. I'll put cat ears on Rika-chan and let you take her out for a walk on a leash. A walk on a leash? This is getting this close to demonetization. Blood erupted from the vein in Okamura-kun's forehead. Don't be shy. Just pretend I forced you to go along with me. You two are simply sacrifices to Maibara-senpai's whims. You can pretend to be against it. I understand. I know everything that your hearts desire. Then I suddenly lowered the tone of my voice. My school life is very bleak. I know with my very body how foolish it is to waste such an important time in your lives. So, to you, my juniors, I don't want you to live your lives like that. Be honest with yourselves. Chase your dreams. Fulfill them. I'll fulfill them for you. I will. It was this moment that the values of men bridged generations.
My son.
Did I ever have a mentor who ever spoke my mind for me so strongly? Never. There was no way there was. That's because in a man's lifetime, he'll only have 3 fateful encounters. That valuable first time was being experienced right this moment with these two. Oh, so he just won. I think this was demonetized long ago. Why are you getting so into that voice line? That's a bit sus. Because it's more fun that way. The fact Keiichi is willing to ask an 11-year-old to put on a collar makes him a real psycho. He is. It's fine then. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3.
Game over.
It was such an assertive declaration of the game's ending that everybody in the store turned and looked. It had been less than 3 minutes since I was on the verge of forfeit. and all the spectators were certain of my loss.
Cage-san, what happened? Oh, what?
It was my complete victory.
What did you say? Exactly how did you overcome that situation?
There's no need to explain what happened. It was a gentleman's agreement. Right, guys?
Yes, sir!
The two of them, stifling tears of gratitude, answered strongly from the bottom of their hearts. Exactly what kind of miracle occurred here during these 3 minutes? The spectators all looked away from my utter disadvantage.
You did it, Cage-kun. Yay!
The spectators were puzzled at how I was able to so quickly overcome that hopeless situation. That guy, is he able to control the spinner wheel with his eyes or something? It's a miracle! What devilry is this? He's in cahoots with that Mion, you know. There's no doubt he had some strange trick up his sleeve. I looked at the crowd, who couldn't help but be excited out of the corner of my eye. Now, fully awakened and in battle mode, I let out a derisive laugh. So this is what it means for me to be serious. Mion. You took your sweet time. Baring our fangs at each other, we laughed together in a most unsightly fashion.
With this, all the club members have cleared the first round then.
Oh shit, there's a second round. I forgot. We've been at this for almost an hour and there's a second round. Oh god.
Which means this time it's a match against everybody. A match. I've already decided what I'm going to buy with the prize money. That's only natural, right?
Sadako and Rena smiled, sneered at each other. These guys, do they really think they can win against Keiichi Maebara when he gets serious? Mion, that was a mistake. You shouldn't have offered me advice just now. What a mewling newborn you are. You're a million light years too early to think you can win against me. Mion, light years are a measure of distance. Oh, she's embarrassed. She's embarrassed.
What are we doing, Mi-chan? How are the 5 of us going to face off? How?
Well now. We have such a splendid lineup. It would be a waste to rush things. No, feel free to rush.
Mi is saying something complicated again.
Couldn't be. Why you? Mion's hair flowed elegantly, almost like a cape, as she turned her back to the table. As for today's contest, I, Club President Mion Sonozaki, will reserve judgment for now. The method and time are yet undecided. Thank God! Oh! It's like the writer still hasn't learned when to end things on a high note. He just did. He just did. Okay. The more spectators, the better. It should be in front of everybody from Hinamizawa and Okinomiya. By then, we'll know the best way to settle things.
Are you running away from this? This is too unfair, even for you, Mion-san.
You newborn. Do you still not realize what has happened? The combative aura billowing out of Mion's body formed a barrier, stopping Sadako's advance. We'll meet again. Prepare yourself for your inevitable defeat. With a shrill laugh, Mion left the store. After a moment of silence, the crowd erupted into cheers. When will they resume the contest? Mion's serious. The other members did great too. That new guy, Maebara, He's got some strange power.
He turned the tables in an instant.
My Badasan, you've got to win.
Yeah, I'll dunk someone like Mion's head. I'll dunk someone like Mion head first into the river Styx for ya.
Was that foreshadowing? The part of the crowd that had apparently overheard the covenant between Tomita-kun, Okamura-kun, and myself erupted into a cheer again. Mion's going to win anyways. She's the undefeated Empress. I'm betting on Mion. No, it's going to be Rena with that ungodly speed.
Dadoko the trap artist.
Rika the siren.
It may be a long shot, but it'll be my Vara. However, right now, I had no ear for those cheerful voices, setting the stage for this huge match and then running away like that.
I wasn't going to forgive Mion.
I was legit about to jump out of the window. Please don't. You live in Australia. There's a lot of stuff out there that would kill you. Outside of the store, Mion was getting on her bike as the shop owner was seeing her off.
Don't run away, Mion. If you're the club president, don't run. Fight me.
Oh, sorry, Kei-chan. Right now, I've got to get to my part-time job.
Uh-huh. Like, you would see in a sketch comedy show, my legs slipped in opposite directions until I was doing the splits.
Yeah. While you were playing your game, Mi-chan received a phone call. It's too bad.
It was just getting good too. Not a lucky day.
They're getting crushed at the sale over at my uncle's store. They don't have enough people to work the registers, so he called for me to help.
When you say your uncle, does he manage a supermarket or something?
It's just a small store, but whenever you put stuff on special, all the housewives swarm in like locusts.
Don't they have any common sense? Even though they don't have enough staff, they're selling a carton of eggs for 10 yen. Limit 1 per customer. That's like 1 cent. What the fuck? I was a little surprised. You would never think that this was the club president exuding such a dark aura inside the store just a short minute ago. It was the usual Mion right now, almost exasperatingly so. My shoulders slumped. That's right. Club mode was over now. But it was really heated today. It's 10 cents. Yeah, that's nothing for a carton of eggs. But it was really heated today. It was really fun. Damn, Mion, she really knows how to fire people up.
Me too. I got so fired up, my head started to tingle. Especially Cage-chan. That was scary. I thought he was going to eat me alive there.
Oh, you like that, Miss Tingle.
It's work, so I guess there's nothing you can do. But it really is too bad. I really want to continue this some other time. Any time is good. How about we do it at the Watanagashi Festival?
Oh, is that why it's called Watanagashi? Because the killing is gonna be at the festival, and that their game turns into a game of murder? That would actually be a pretty cool twist.
The cotton drifting 5 demon firefight. That's right. I'll think about it.
Right now, what were Rika-chan and Mion talking about? Watanagashi Festival? Cotton drifting 5 demon... What?
I love it when things turn out all over the top and manga-like. It'd be nice if we could have another thrilling club activity like this soon. She loved with a smile that made you feel refreshed just looking at it.
At that moment, the shop owner came out carrying a paper bag. I wonder what it is. Is he giving it to us?
Thank you everybody for today. Thanks to you, the event went really well. It's not much, but here's a little something for you guys.
Hey, Uncle Yoshiro, isn't there a little something for me too? My, quite an adorable one, is it not? When Sadako and Rika-chan opened up the bag, there were cute little stuffed animals inside.
Wow, they're so cute. Can I take them home? I really can.
Which means there's something for me too? Oh, I got a pretty adorable one. Okay, he also got a... Okay, cool. It was a stuffed toy wearing a beautiful dress, one you display a house. Rena's eyes were glued to my stuffed doll. Sadako was the same, and Rika-chan too?
Kei-chan got the one that fits him the least.
How do I say this? I could say it's pretty or cute. Well, I guess it's cute and pretty. I can admit it's adorable, but a doll with changeable clothes is...
If you walked around with it, then you'd be treated like a weirdo starting tomorrow, definitely.
Mion didn't have to go that far. This wasn't something a guy like me should be carrying around. Mion was the only one who hadn't received a present, so I thought about giving it to her. However, after briefly considering, I gave it to Rena instead. Oh, he shouldn't do that. Like, now Mion gets nothing. The poor girl. Like, Rena already has one, right? That's not nice. She must feel bad. Oh shit, she actually does. Oh, fuck. Is this gonna be like the trigger for her murdering us at the end? You didn't give me the doll, now die, fucker! I want to take you home from Yakuza 0. Oh yeah, that's a good song.
Huh? You're giving it to me? To Rena? Thank you.
Just protecting myself. If I didn't give it to Rena, then walking the streets at night would be scary. Keiichi deserves it. Yeah, he does. I feel super sorry for her. Like, look, man, she's also just a teenage girl underneath, and she probably has a thing for Keiichi, right? So, her like seeing him give a present to another girl right in front of her face, that stings. It's a literal David Bowie ripoff, yet it's still good. It is. All the songs are ripoffs, though.
No doubt, no doubt.
I thought about giving it to Mion, but it just didn't feel right.
You know it. I sometimes wonder why I wasn't born a boy.
It's better that you were a girl. If you were a boy, I would have killed you already.
You should kill me while you still can.
What the fuck kind of conversation is that?
If you don't, Kei-chan, you might not live to regret it.
Mion laughed after saying such an ominous line. Everybody laughed heartily along with her. Ask God to make you a boy in your next life. I'll also have him make me a boy.
Then together, the two of us will start with taking over the country as a warm-up.
Mion-chan,
if you don't get going soon, the shop owner told her meekly.
A lot of us looked like we were having a lot of fun, so it must have been hard to put a wet blanket on things.
Later then. Today was really fun. I'll see you later, guys. Tomorrow, it's school.
I think she just brushed over that, but she actually felt hurt. And he even had to say shit like, yeah, I wanted to give it to you, but it feels wrong to give you a doll. Well, I know this is the 80s and 90s, but you can change your gender, you know? Like, this game plays when? In the late 80s or something? Early 90s? You couldn't really do that in Japan at that point. I mean, it's still... Can you do it in Japan? I don't know, honestly. Everybody waved their hands and watched as Mion left. Before I knew it, the sun was already setting and the breeze carried a hint of chill.
Should we play for a bit more in town? Or should we go home? The road gets scary when it's dark.
Yeah, you're not the right person to say that.
Then I guess it's time to leave. We certainly caused a ruckus today.
We sure did. Okay, let's go home. That was a long chapter. Mion is cute, not gonna lie. It sucks she is evil and wants to kill you. Is she, though? I still don't believe it. I still think Keiichi was the one just going crazy in the first chapter. Okay. The wind blew gently, as if to cool down those of us flushed with enthusiasm. The road back to Hinamizawa was long, but I didn't really mind. Oh, that's right. Rena-san, you achieved an overwhelming victory, didn't you? When Rena gets like that, I'm sorry to say it, but there's no winning against her. It was because the cards were so cute, see? I bought them. How? I mean, you actually spoiled a screenshot from this game on the last stream of the first chapter by accident? What? You spoiled a screenshot from this game on the last stream of the first chapter by accident. I still remember that panel. That shit was spooky. Did you? Or did I? What do you mean? What did I do? I don't remember. Rika was the same as usual. When it comes to boys, it's like taking candy from a baby. Yeah, you can't do that because you're not cute. It was an easy win. She's gonna grow up to be a force to be reckoned with. Seriously. That's scary as hell. How much was calculated and how much was natural? I get scared when I think how... I get scared when I think about how Rika will turn out in the future. So do I. But she might also become just pretty hot. So... use the assets, I guess. Sadako-chan was amazing too. The way it ended was really exciting. It wasn't the sort of game where I should be complimented. Keiichi, you also showed your fangs at the end there. Well, I guess. I'm the type of guy who's strongest when he's cornered. Tomita-san and the others seem to be cheering you on really hard. What was that about? You made some sort of promise with Tomita and Okamura. It's probably a secret. She 100% knows. She knows. And she wants the cat girl. She's kinky. A secret. A secret. How? I wonder what it is. I wonder. Sometimes for a man, there are times we can only understand one another by fighting. Desperately laughing, I frantically tried to avoid the subject. After that, everybody continued to praise each other for how they defeated their opponents and reflected on how fun today was. Everybody, look! The sunset is beautiful! Sadako, getting even more excited, pointed. Waiting where her fingers indicated was an immense sunset, casting even longer shadows of us on our bikes. Oh, right there, on their bikes. The cries of the Higurashi were gentle and comforting. Okay, I like the music. I don't like what's... Don't mention the cries of the Higurashi. That's not a good idea. Don't go back and check since you'll be spoiled. Good that you don't remember. Yeah, thank God. Thank God for that, I guess. Bro, really just said an 11-year-old girl is kinky? I didn't say that. What do you mean? I've got a question. Should we read the tips? What do you guys think? Because I think last time the tips weren't really any helpful, like, at all. The only thing that I thought what was actually good was the after party thing where they discussed the story in character. I thought that was pretty cool. But the tips, I think they weren't super interesting. Let me blow my nose real quick. It dragged on and on. Yeah, that's what I mean. No tips. I mean,
if some people are gonna watch this after the fact again, like last time, let me know if you want me to read the tips, because this is still a weekly series, right? So I can adjust if many people want me to read the tips. But for now, we're just gonna skip them and go through the actual game. I can read them whenever I want, right? Hey there, Mion. I wonder why afternoons always make you feel sleepy like this. Mion spoke in a voice that went so far as to make whoever heard it lethargic. You want a medical explanation for sleepiness? I could say it, but it'll just make you more sleepy. Oh shit! Oh shit! Ah, spare me. It was almost 3 o'clock. 6th period was almost over. By the way, Sadako and everyone else in the lower grades ended their school day after 5th period, so they were probably running around in the schoolyard right now. I could hear their joy-filled voices coming from there right now. Oh, what I would give to be able to join them. Michan, you're the class representative, so you have to try harder. Not going to sleep. You see, rather than the class representative, I'd rather be the president of the boxing club. They get to sleep a lot. Huh? What makes you think that? At the boxing gym, they're always hitting the sack. Get it? Bam! The teacher cackled as she hit the back of Mion's head with the corner of a textbook. Did she have a sprite before? Is that new? Why does she barely look older than the girls? She could... yeah. I think she had a sprite before. What was her voice like? The only sack I'm hitting is gonna be, you know what? Yeah, don't say the red. What kind of voice could I make for her? Didn't you do an English accent? Oh yeah, I could try that, right? How do you do an English accent again? Water. Let me drink my water. Okay, it's Chie. That's all. That's all from me. I'll leave it at that for today. Representative, please direct the class. Everybody stand up. At attention. Mion, who had been half asleep, became lively again at the moment she heard class was over. Was Shiv, he's the expert? He's here, but you can't understand him. It must be delightful to be that shrewd. Homeroom was done after the lower grades had finished their lessons, so we were free to go. It was one of the odd rules we had as a mixed grade school. When they knew class was over, Sadako and Rika-chan returned to the classroom. Now, you can keep out. What's that music? Good work today. Alright, it's time for happy fun club activities! No. We just finished that. It is not time for happy fun club activities, Sadako. Get out. Is Yakuza 4 OST 6 funny? Why do you know the Yakuza OST by heart? Alright, jumping out the window time. I'm coming with. Yeah, that's right. What should we do today? Hey, Michan. Why don't we continue where we started yesterday? Yes, we should do that. To have it end like that when things were getting good, I won't accept it. Now, I know how you feel, but let's save that for another time.
Something like that shouldn't be done somewhere dinky like a classroom after school, but a grander stage. I'm down whenever, but some of the younger guys said they'd watch me in the finals, so let me know ahead of time. Wow! Cage-kun, you're amazing! There's people cheering you on! Cheering you on! I wonder if there's anybody cheering on Rena. I couldn't help but watch as Rena entered her pining maiden mode. What's a pining maiden? I'm not gonna pull any punches, but I'll pray for your victory, Rena. With a saturine, cagey brand smile, I ruffled Rena's hair roughly. What? Oh. Cage? What are you? Oh. Rena turned bright red and short-circuited, smoke billowing from both her ears. Gazing into her eyes, a strange scene of me holding hands with Rena and skipping through a flower bed was reflected there. Even if it wasn't somebody else's imagination, it was terribly troubling. Meet Keiichi, the Rena killer. Yeah, he actually is. It's all the same to me. Except the music. Honestly, I think because the characters are established now, it's easier to appreciate. Also, we had a big break, right? That probably also helped. When Rika-chan said that, everybody burst out laughing at once. That Rena is a Sadako and Rika-chan killer, though. It may be true that we can't win against Rena, but we won't lose to Keiichi. This is becoming a pretty interesting relationship map. Our strengths kind of interact like in rock, paper, scissors. That doesn't include Mion, does it? Of course not. It doesn't matter who it is. I won't lose. Mion leered with the gaze befitting of a club president. No, befitting of an empress. The mood in the room became more lively. It was as good a moment as any to get started. Or stop. Well now, let's get started nice and easy. Yeah! So then, Mi-chan, what shall we do today? Mion let out a small interjection as she rummaged through the so-called club locker. Every time I look, there's always a ton of things crammed in there. Everything that's jammed in that locker is a game of some kind, you know? On top of that, things used for penalty games like cat ears and collars were kept in there. Apparently this happens often. The capacity of that thing is unfathomable. There's probably also like a few corpses in there. That locker, maybe it actually extended through the wall into the 4th dimension. That's my theory anyways. If not that, then how else could you explain how someone could pull out item after item? After Mion touched her hand to her chin briefly in thought, she turned around without pulling any games. Why don't we try and keep it a bit simple today? Playing games that require lots of pieces all the time can be a bit bland, right? It doesn't matter what game it is. If everybody plays together, we can have fun. Yeah, that's right. Rena and I both expressed our agreement. I feel the same way. With this group, there's no doubt even if we were pulling weeds from the school grounds, it would be fun. That wouldn't be fun for me. Pulling weeds or whatever. She totally reads our thoughts. Like, this is the second time this happened. I'm not even kidding around anymore. She totally has to be some sort of psychic. Right? I'm not stupid. Well, a bit, but still. That's right, isn't it? By the way, Sadako, would you stop reading people's... Why is he always saying what I think? Could you stop reading people's minds by looking at their expressions? You get me to do the voices and you can go make me a sandwich during the club sections. Doesn't that sound enticing? Yeah, I might want to do that. Whatever you're thinking is always written all over your face. So I always know right away. Always been told that, but ever since I transferred, it seems like it's been especially bad. I need to develop a poker face or I could be in for a rough time. Game time again. Alright, everybody, pay attention. I'm going to explain the rules. We all immediately cut the idle chatter and put on stern expressions. In no time at all, everybody's gaze focused like a tiger or a shark listening intently. That's right. From the point where the rules are explained, the match has already begun. Today's game is probably better known as a party game. It's called Sympathy. Has anybody heard of it before? Not in this universe. Sympathy. It means to share someone's feelings, right? Huh. Maybe I might know this.
Me-chan, maybe it's the game where we choose a topic and everybody writes down the first word that comes to mind. And the more people who share the same answers, the more points are awarded. In that case, Rena knows about it.
Ah, I remember. I recall playing a game like that in grade school while we were on the bus during a field trip.
I'm not familiar with this game. I would like an explanation.
Get fucked. First of all, we have the leader choose a topic. For example, if they choose dessert. Sadako-chan, when somebody says dessert, what's the first thing you think of?
Let's see. Pudding or something.
Okay, in that case, Sadako, you would write down pudding on your memo pad. Then everybody reveals their answers at the same time. If there's 2 or more people who wrote down pudding, they get points. The more people who write down the same answer, the more points are awarded. So if everybody writes down the same answer, that's a max of 5 points. What kind of stupid game is that?
In other words, the trick is to think so that what you write down is the same answer as everybody else.
It was exactly as Rika-chan said. The point of this game was to think in a way so that you would have the same answer as everybody else. For example, even if you heard the word dessert and immediately thought of strawberry sundae, if your answer doesn't match up with everybody else, you don't get any points. That's why you have to hold off on that answer and change to one that seems like everybody else will use. The key becomes not what you think yourself, but being able to predict what everybody else will answer. It's a very high-level intellectual game. This game is like Pizza Tower, but that one sub-story in Yakuza 0 where you deliver pizza to the immigrant worker. What are you talking about?
Me, for Sadako's sake, let's try practicing for one round.
Okay, for this round, seeing as I'm club president, the leader will be me, alright? This topic can be something random. Taking out her literature textbook, she began flipping to a random page. Alright then, this is the only practice round. The first topic is shaved ice. Summer. When you say shaved ice, there's only one answer, isn't there? Among the standard flavors of shaved ice, there's strawberry, melon, and blue Hawaii. The most popular amongst those is obviously melon. Because the first few seconds of the club battle music sounds like Pizza Tower music. It is kind of high tension like Pizza Tower music, that's true. Everyone wrote down an answer. Then everybody show theirs at the same time, okay? Ready? Go! Strawberry, melon, uchi gintoki. Strawberry, okay? What? I'm the only one with melon? You guys, don't go doing something so mundane as picking strawberry. Hey Rena, would you actually order strawberry shaved ice? The first thing that always sells out at summer festivals is always melon, isn't it?
Rena also likes melon flavor, but really, it's all about the strawberry, right?
Right! Hey John, if I was to pick, I would actually choose melon. But you see, this is a word association game. If somebody says shaved ice, the first thing you think of is strawberry. Still not entirely convinced, but in any case, it's this type of game.
Rika, what exactly did you write? Is that a type of shaved ice? It's uchi gintoki. It's incredibly delicious, you know.
She's an old lady in the body of a kid. Can we run this theory for now? She's not a kid. I don't think she's a kid. No way. Rena actually likes Pizza Tower music. Everybody likes Pizza Tower music. Well, it might be delicious, sure, but it's not exactly run-of-the-mill. Still, that's a pretty refined choice. Sadako, did this help you get a good idea? There were 3 people who wrote down strawberry, so those 3 get points. We compete to see who can get the most.
Yeah, I've got it. More importantly, Mion-san, what shall we do about today's penalty game? Oh, there's going to be one after all. What will it be?
What should it be? Kei-chan, you have a suggestion? What, for the penalty game? When I was in elementary school, there was a penalty game, yeah. It can only be that. Schlepping. What the hell is schlepping? I've never heard that. Like, it's a German word without the ing, but it can't. My choice: pizza flavored shaved ice, but sadly I'm not in this amazing game with no padding. Someone's getting mad. In other words, that thing where the loser has to carry around everybody else's baggage, so it does come from the German word, okay? Interesting. I just had pizza. I want pizza. But I'm not getting pizza for at least another week. It happened often to the boys. Elementary school kids walking around completely covered in backpacks. You see it a lot. Shopping is where you eat pizza, but eat it like a funnel. But how will we do that? Sadako-chan and Rika-chan's houses are the complete opposite direction from ours. Then how about the loser carries just the winner's stuff to their house? Getting everybody's stuff to their house would involve covering a pretty sizable distance.
Oh yeah, just that much might be alright. Somehow, today's penalty game is pretty simple. With a penalty game of this level, it wouldn't even be fun to make Kei-san do it.
Then shall we raise the stakes a bit? Not just by playing Porter. Ta-da! How about we have someone schlep stuff around dressed in this? What do we got? What? Why a maid outfit of all things? Oh, that's gonna be nice.
Oh, it's cute and all, but no way. But you see, what do we do if Kei-san loses if we don't have a size that fits him?
Oh, I didn't let that little detail go by. I have a nice XL size one prepared just for Kei-chan. So, Kei-chan, are you ready? I'm going to have you walk around outside dressed up as a maid. From the headband to the garter belt, even the underwear, I've got it all prepared for you. She's a demon. This is insane. Why do you have every possible size of that type of thing in that locker? This is bad, Keiichi Maebara. Somehow it's become a situation where only my failure results in an overly cruel price to pay. What if I make a mistake and lose? I wouldn't be able to walk around in broad daylight anymore. And just walk around at night and get killed. Uh-oh. The music. Oh, ma'am, about that Maebara boy. Did you hear about him? It seems like he has a penchant for cross-dressing. Oh my, really? That'd be so embarrassing, you know? That's way too harsh. That's just
incredibly brutal. If we're to return this penalty to some semblance of normalcy, now is the only time. Everybody, I think we should refrain from this unwholesome penalty game. Why on the way back home from school do we have to be accompanied by a girl wearing a maid uniform and carrying our baggage? Having them say, "Master," while dragging them around the village in such an embarrassing outfit. Wait, why am I panting? What is this feeling welling up inside me?
Hey, let's just make this a normal penalty game. Wait, Pagekin has frozen stiff.
Burning with passion, I firmly place my hands on Rena's shoulders. Rena, there's no problem with the penalty game. I just have to win. That's right, everybody. I turned to everybody with an idiotic grin, my pearly whites flashing with a brilliant gleam.
Oh, okay, John, you come around to the idea, eh?
Bro literally just foamed like Game Foam stuff. He knows what he wants. You can't fault him for that.
No matter what the penalty game is, there's no reason to be afraid. You just have to win. Right, everybody? Yeah!
From me on to Rika, everybody energetically thrust their fists up high. Only Rena seems somewhat undecided, standing there looking flustered. She's a little bit slow, isn't she? If she wins, even for Rena, it's quite a delectable opportunity.
Hey, Rena, don't you see this as a pretty big opportunity? Rika-chan or Sadako-chan in a maid outfit coming right to your doorstep.
This is a historically great chance, isn't it? Splosh. Rena begins spouting a fountain of blood from her nose. The look in her eyes completely changed. She's shifted into cute mode. I was waiting for this, Rena. That look in her eyes.
How? To my doorstep? It's not like Gagekin or Michan wouldn't be good too. How?
Alright. It looks like everybody's prepared themselves. Get ready. Get your memo pads ready. First question. Ready? Mion opened her textbook to a random page and read out a word that caught her eye. The first topic is summer break. Cool. Paige is the #1 guy at being on the FBI watch list. Yeah, he's worse than me. It's perfect. This is yet another quite abstract keyword. Well, then let's not worry about it too much and start with something like this. Everybody good. Time to show 'em. Ready? Go! On Mion's signal, everybody simultaneously held up what they wrote. Let's see, what did everybody write? Summer festival, fireworks, mosquito coils? Oh, Rena and I have the same answer. Is Keiichi related to Inoji? Alright, 2 points. But Sadako's fireworks was pretty good too. Rika's mosquito coil is a very nice seasonal choice as well. All the choices are quite invigorating. It's almost summer break, isn't it? I wonder how we'll spend it this year. Dead. I'm back. Never mind, it's school activity. Why? Well, that was a short visit. Thank you, Joe. Invigorating words that invoke the image of summer break. Certainly things that enrich the soul. As everybody approaches the soon-to-come summer break, a plethora of dreams should be etched upon their thoughts.
By the way, Cage-san, what did you answer? Hurry up and show us!
I didn't really write down anything great.
No. Showing us is part of the rules. Now come on.
Stop it. Don't look. Rewrite. Homework.
What is it that they got playing in the background? Bro, put the banger away at school activities. Yeah, they got really good music in this game. Honestly, the second game has much better music. Okay. Yeah, homework is kind of, yeah. The room went silent. Nobody could really follow up that response. It's as if my impertinent answer had somehow sullied the wonderful dreams of the coming summer break. Cage-kun's summer breaks were never fun, were they? It's all right. Let's spend the summer this year with everybody. We won't leave you by your lonesome. Rika-chan gently patted my head. What exactly did summer break mean to me? Summer courses, observing sunflowers, practice exams, special summer focused seminars. I know nothing of hot summers because I've always been in an air-conditioned cram school. Wait, so they never really addressed this in the first game? Keiichi moves to Hinamizawa because something happened in his hometown, right? Something that made the move. I think it was related to his dad's job. But was he like a... And they're pretty rich, they said that. Is he like a super privileged child that is extremely well educated? Is that the thing? Is that... Okay. Oh, the tears, they... Kei-chan's summer breaks were always devoid of hopes and dreams, weren't they? What? Don't look at me with such pity in your eyes. Don't look at me! This game called Sympathy may be more terrifying than I could ever imagine. Well, anywho, Rena and I get 2 points each. Let's keep going. Next is... Fish. Trash can. So it's fish. Come to think about it, I haven't eaten sushi in a while. By the way, rather than lean tuna, I'm quite a connoisseur on things like flounder. I wonder who I'll match with this answer, because for a Japanese person, anyone would think of this. Sashimi, right? Fish tower music. Absolutely. Alright, everybody, this time we'll start from mine. Ready? Go! Sushi. How about that for an answer? When you see a lively fish, do you want to steam it or grill it? To have a fresh sashimi is the epitome of cuisine. Rather than write sashimi, however, I'll choose the more amiable term in sushi. That's my cunning ploy. But contrary to the intrepid resolve of my reply, everybody's expression was listless. Oh, that's right. When you say fish, I see. Sushi is tasty, isn't it? I love how she's so absolutely... She is trying so hard to hide that she feels sorry for him. She's trying so hard to be nice. What? Stop talking to me in that consulting tone. Stop it. Well then, should the rest of us show our answers? Ready? Go. Dolphin. Whale. Aquarium. Aquarium. Oh, that's the thing. His answers are always super boring, while the others are always thinking about something fun. I get what the game is trying to tell us. Dolphin tower music. Can you stop that? Rika and I have the same answer. That's 2 points. Rena picked whale, eh? I thought about that too, but I ended up picking dolphin. Really? Rena wanted to write dolphin at first, but Rena didn't think anybody else would write it. Either one of them is very cute. Everybody excluding me stopped and stared blankly as their thoughts drifted over the horizon. It seems as if they can hear the roar of the open sea from over there. Why are there 7 viewers? I have no idea. Why are there 7? I don't know, but thank you. This means everybody has 2 points! Well, everybody but Cage-san. Cajun's answers were worth 0 points, but Rena thinks they were very unique and interesting. Interesting. To immediately think of food when you hear the word fish. Hey, John, you should really be ashamed of how destitute your soul is, huh? The destitute plebeian is coming back. What? Don't say something like my soul is destitute. Besides, what's with Mion and Rena's answers anyways? Those aren't even fish. Those are mammals. Objection overruled. Next. What a horrid game this is today. As the games pile on and on, it seems as if I will be further exposed as a petty human being. I'm the only one who still hasn't heard any points. I want to at least get a point in the next round. Who doesn't think about food when someone says fish? Because I hate fish. Alright, the next topic is Sakura. Mochi. That's food. It's cute music, yeah. Damn it, this time I'll do it. Keep your cool, Cage Maibara. Don't think what you would normally think. Everybody else here is a girl. Stop thinking like a man. If you write down Sakura Mochi... Fuck. You'll only be repeating the tragedies of the past. Throw away that gastrocentric male sensibility. Just for now, think of yourself as a girl. I didn't think I'd read stuff like that out loud. You are a girl. You are a girl. I'm a girl. Everybody finish writing. Let's do it.
Cage-san, if you don't start getting points right now, won't it be dangerous?
This time it's perfect. I've completely suppressed my own instincts. This time I will have a match. No, I will make a match.
Cage-kun, you seem pretty confident about this one. You see, this time Rena thought like a boy, so I could match up with your answer.
Yeah, that was so obvious.
Sakura Mochi. I like them too. I wrote it down.
Rena and Rika giggled together. What? Now is not the time to think with your stomach? It was so obvious.
Well then, did Cage-san write down the same answer as me? I put down Hanami.
That's right. When you say Sakura, it just has to be Hanami, yeah? That means flower viewing stuff. Inochi, what are you playing? No, I'm not. Yeah. If you want transgender tower, go to the meme section of Discord. Wait, what? Mion and Sadako's response was Hanami. Hanami? Seriously? That's the kind of event where old geezer is getting drunk and doing all sorts of depraved things is the standard, isn't it? Oh, that's me. And why of all times did you just decide to abandon answering from a girl's point of view? Well then, Kei-chan, what sort of girly response did you write down? It's nothing. Let's move on to the next topic. Moving on. Before I knew it, Rika-chan had circled behind me and was intently reading the memo I had hidden behind my back. What does he have? Yukata? Perfume? Dates? Master Sakura! Okay. That was absolutely not what I expected. Yeah, that's the girliest thing you can write. That's true.
Cardmaster Sakura is written down here.
It became dead quiet. The abrupt silence enveloped the room. It would be fine if somebody at least laughed at me or played it off as something dumb, but nobody even flinched. The feeling in the pit of my stomach reached critical mass, causing my once blood-drained face to flush with a sudden wave of heat. Sakura can only mean Cardmaster Sakura, can it? It's a super popular anime that's broadcast every week on the government-run networks. It's broken through every demographic, from little girls to grown men. You've seen it, haven't you? No, you've definitely seen it. Even I've seen it. Yeah. Even without the forced explanation, I know about it. That thingy where she fights in a different costume every week, right? Yeah, I know. Yep. It's cute, isn't it? Brenna sometimes browses through it at the magazine stand to keep up with the story. I saw it for the first time recently. Sakurai's cool and so cheerful all the time. I like that girl who's always filming with the camcorder. It's not just popular with little girls, it's also surprisingly well received by older boys, isn't it? To think that Kei-chan was one of those. I felt like I had inadvertently blurted out something unnecessary and had completely self-destructed. But that wasn't the main problem. So you all know it, don't you? Then why didn't you write it down? Sakura means Sakura Kinomoto. Sakura-tan. Cardmaster Sakura is the right answer. Mion quietly put her hand on my shoulder. Hey, Chan. Now I am certain. You are a perv. I'm killing myself. This is way worse than the beginning, by the way. The beginning was pretty good. Hey, Chan. You are, to your very core, a geezer. Irrevocably so. Gah! Why is everybody looking at me with those eyes filled with pity? That's not true, Cage-kun. Okay, let's do our best. Here's where the comeback begins. There's no coming back for Cage-san the Cheeser. Now give up quietly and accept your penalty. Oh shit, I forgot about that. The right answer is to press the fast forward button? Nah. What was today's penalty game again? Please don't have a picture of that. Dressing up as a maid, complete with hairband and garter belt, while carrying around the winner's stuff. Alright. If you're real members of this club, show me you won't let anybody come back from this disadvantage. Alright, let's keep it rolling. I don't want to see Keiichi in a maid costume. Is it over? Please let it be over. Was that chapter 2? The maid Noji? Never. Oh shit, we're finally done. I hope that was the end of the club activities. I can't take a third one. Wow, Keiichi-kun seems happy. Why? How can this be? He's probably awoken to the joys of cross-dressing. Keiichi-kun, your hairband is going to fall off. Let me fix that for you. Rena cheerfully adjusted the hairband that had been enshrined upon my head. How does it feel, Kei-chan? Have you awoken to the pleasures of wearing girls' clothing in front of actual girls? Be honest now. It's alright. We won't laugh. Oh, you jerk! I'm gonna murder you! Swinging Mion's bag about wildly, I chased her in circles for a bit. Today's loser was quickly decided to be me. When I had been assured of finishing last, Mion showed her true power. She began racking up points with an iron fist, In the end, we didn't even have to add up the score to know who was on top. I think I'm gonna make maid emoji. No. After that, in the changing room, with much wailing and gnashing of teeth, pushing the boundaries of shame and brutality, I was instructed by Mion on how to put on everything from ribbons to underwear. Damn you, Mion! What do you mean knowing this will come in handy one day? How the bloody hell will a man knowing how to put on a garter belt will be useful? That is something. That is something. That is actually... Yeah, this man just made a real valuable life experience right there. That's gonna be useful down the line. It definitely will be. Yeah. Good for you, Keiichi. Be embarrassed for now, but it's good. Shh, Kei-chan, you're too loud. If you stay quiet, you might be able to pass this off as a rehearsal for a play. She's right. If you cause a scene here, they'll find out that you're wearing women's clothing right down to the unmentionables. I shuddered from head to toe, resisting the urge to scream. Actually, Kei-chan, you have really smooth skin. Are you often told that it's easy to apply makeup on you? Saying that, Mion gently rubbed my cheek. Why is it useful? Also, what even is a garter belt? Ask your sister. What kind of man gets praised for being easy to apply makeup on them? Every drag queen. How does it feel wearing a maid's hairband? It really finishes off the look. The hairband is the best part of a maid outfit after all. What do you mean, finishes off the look, dumbass? Stop teasing me! What do you mean you're done? Why are you done? Keiichi-kun is embarrassed. Cute! That's right. Men like things like garter belts, right? So, how does it feel wearing one for yourself? Well, I can't deny that. How is this getting more than the Kiwami streams? I have no idea. I don't know. Okay, Dink, listen to me. Do you know what stockings are, right? Yep. A garter belt is basically a piece of underwear that you wear around your waist, where you fix the stockings onto so they don't slip. That's a garter belt. Shut up, Bobnoji. What do you mean, shut up? It's hot. Let's be real. Garter belts are fucking hot. I don't really feel anything. Hey, stop it! Don't flip it up! It's tight, isn't it? Can you feel it rub against your skin as you walk? This is a weird scene. Stop! Don't whisper such strange things in my ear. How? My miserable manhood suddenly shifted. You're turning red. You're turning red. Have you finally realized it? That's right. Right now, Kei-chan is exactly the type of mate that every healthy male wants. Stop it, Mion. Really? Why do you have to whisper that right in my ear? Have you ever just wanted to hold a mate close to you? Kei-chan, you've currently become one with that maid. Don't you see? That's a distance far closer than a mere touch can ever achieve. There. Can't you hear that pulse? That breath? Mi-chan! That's... How? On the verge of overheating, a long red line flowed out of Rena's nose. She's so horny. She really is. Nope, you're weird. I'm weird for liking underwear? What the hell? putting on makeup properly, making you wear a wig with the straight, long hair you like so much. Hey, John, I've made you into your ideal woman, and now you're going to walk around town with me. You'll surely monopolize the eyes of all the men. That would definitely make you feel really good, wouldn't it? If only you didn't have this big thing dangling between your legs. You'd be a real girl. Saying that, she tried to flip my skirt. Oh shit. What the hell are we playing here? This is definitely not the time. I can't let them see me with this male-centric problem. Crash thud. Before I realized it, Rena was caressing my head and rubbing me with her cheek. When you were fidgeting like that, you were super cute. I'm going to take you home. Peering through Rena's vice-like embrace, I saw Mion laying spread eagle on her back. I see. This must be what Sadako and Rika-chan feel like when they become real. That's great. This is getting more and more. Yeah, this is actually getting pretty trans. Okay, after that, it took quite some time to calm Rena down from her frenzy. Later, Kei-chan. Today was super enjoyable. You will rue this day, Mion. This disgrace shall be returned tenfold. I'll achieve an overwhelming victory, then condemn you to a public shaming. Only if you can beat me. I look forward to seeing you try. The cage pipeline. Yeah, we don't want to see that. Aching Fossil, how are you doing? Mion tossed me my clothes and looking in as good a mood as I've ever seen her left. I'm glad she's happy though, let's be real. Okay. Now that I've been released by Mion, I can't waste even a second running home. By the way, Rena isn't as good as me, John. So, if we happen to bump into anybody, I won't be able to follow up for you, okay? You just said you're fucked, boy. Soon after that, I went into a full dash. I'm pretty sure I was running the 100 meter in about 6 seconds there. Well then, Cage-kun. See you tomorrow. Yeah, see you tomorrow. The fact that I didn't bump into anybody I knew was probably divine favor for my constant good behavior. It's been going my way today. At that moment, the front door opened as if somebody was waiting for me.
Oh, Keiichi. So you're home. I was just about to go for a walk.
I was dumbstruck by how slow my father was to react. A normal person would have realized that peculiar scene before them around. Oh, Keiichi. Dad? This is... You see, you know the club I'm always talking about? This is one of the penalty games we do there. It just so happened I lost today. My dad placed his hand on my shoulder. It was an oddly moist and uncomfortably warm hand. Is he making his dad... Oh god. It's oddly moist. Okay.
Keiichi, let's have a little talk in the studio. We'll keep it a secret from Mom, of course.
No, Dad, let go. There's a show I want to watch right now. Mion, you shall rue this day. His artistic flame raging like wildfire. My dad dragged me along. I disappeared into the depths of the studio. Oh shit. Does he draw his cross-dressing son? His dad's a painter, right? Oh god. Next Higurashi stream, Inochi will pull up with thigh highs. I don't own any. The oddly moist streamer.
Yeah, I should rebrand. Okay.
Keiichi, are you home? Oh, you were in the bath? Is that makeup remover?
More importantly, what's the matter?
Sorry, I have a headache and I don't think I can make dinner tonight. I'm terribly sorry, but can you go out to eat with your dad?
My mom is a go-get-em superwoman at work, but occasionally it takes a toll on her health. So this kind of situation is hardly a rarity. Wait, so both of his parents work full-time? No wonder they have money in spades. His dad watched Titanic and wanted to paint Keiichi like a French girl. I think he actually did. And that's why he's rich, because he always paints his son. That's fine, but what will you eat?
If it's just for myself, I can probably find a way to scrounge something together. Take care.
Keiichi. We'll take the car, so hurry up.
Oh, he's so excited to eat out. Dad quickly got the car ready. He must be hungry. He really only moves so energetically when it's time to eat.
Sorry to keep you waiting, so where are we going to eat? I recently found a nice store. Let's go there. My dad usually only complains about things. For him to actually praise something is unexpected. I wonder what kind of place it is that he'd rank it 3 stars. As one who seeks the way of the gourmand, I, Keiichi Maebara, am genuinely intrigued. The headlights of the car cut through the early darkness of the Hinamizawa night, carving a straight path towards town. Oh shit, are we gonna find a corpse? I was pondering where such a gem of a restaurant could be hidden away. It was shockingly the family restaurant right by the station. That the great restaurant you were talking about. Was this? The words Angel Mort were written on a very family restaurant-esque cartoonish logo. Is his dad taking him to a maid cafe? It had the air of a girl-oriented, all-you-can-eat cake buffet rather than a proper restaurant. You've never been inside, Keiichi? Come to think of it, I hadn't. There's been some times where I've traveled to faraway towns to eat, but returning only as far as Okinomiya Station, there was really no reason to dine out. Home was just a stone's throw away after all. I see. That was the reason I never noticed it before. Look at that. Oh, this is 100% a maid cafe. This is 100% gonna be a maid cafe. We stopped in the car in the restaurant's parking lot. It seems like business is booming. There's quite a few cars parked here. But what really amazes me are the license plates. There's a lot of them that can't be from this area. Fukuyama, Nagoya, well that's Chiba, Saitama? Opening up my mental geography book, I calculated how long it would have taken to get here via the major highways. Keiichi, it seems you finally realized how amazing this restaurant is. His dad is a fucking horn dog. What's the meaning of this? How can so many people travel from so far away just to come to this restaurant? Following my dad, I climbed the steps and entered the building. Oh, this is gonna be good. Hey, this is the place where they had the after party, right? The bell attached to the door clattered as we entered, and a waitress soon greeted us. After confirming our party size and whether we wanted a smoking or non-smoking seat, she guided us inside. I want a smoking waitress. Oh, look at that. They got some nice cake. This is really Japanese. I had ordered 2 of the daily specials. It seemed that they were ready-made, so there wasn't much of a wait at all until our meals were brought to us. The taste was, no offense to that, not so different from your run-of-the-mill family restaurant. If you're just talking about the taste, it seems like a normal family restaurant fare. Who gives a damn about the taste, Keiichi? See, isn't it great? I see. It just may be that the food here might be nothing more than average. The demographics
demographic of the customers was pretty much all young men. It may call itself a family restaurant, but there wasn't a single table with a family. And yet, it was packed. The parking lot was filled with cars from all corners of the country. If they didn't come from far and wide to eat this completely mediocre food, there's only one other reason. Dad flagged down a nearby waitress.
Excuse me, the dessert that comes with the meal still hasn't come yet.
Oh my god! Oh! Fuck! Oh shit! Oh my god. Oh fucking hell! Oh! Stand up right now. No, I'm gonna go to. I'm gonna do something else. Bye. Let's see. All right, I'm done. Yeah. So, what do we got here? What an interesting costume. You can say that again. That is. Oh, gee. Oh my. Can't. Okay, I know you guys don't want me to do that, but I've got to check. I have to check. Oh my! What? Okay. I'm yeah. I kind of want to play with those sprites. Oddly moist. Oh. Okay. I like this chapter a lot more than the first one. I'm gonna be real. Like, a lot. Never thought the remake sprite would actually be better. But once the remake actually has better sprites. Click it again. I don't want to see that. Let's be real. This is actually like I'm not just talking lower body, but also like her face. I like that. Honestly. Click it again. Original. You want to see that? Okay. 3, 2. Let me ingrain this in my head, okay? I need this for later. Yeah, I'm done. Okay. Oh my god! At least they kept the size! Well, we know one thing, that he's good at drawing. Okay. That's... yeah. Are we sure that's Mion? Look at how much she was nerfed in the remake. Jesus Christ, what is this, Tomb Raider? Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't. We're going with this. Yeah, for now we're yeah. I'm so sorry.
There's a dessert that comes with the daily combo A. He's throbbing. I'm with Keiichi's dad here. This restaurant seems pretty nice. Can I make a reservation? Please. Nice looking lady. I've been waiting for quite a while. Oh, he's a Karen.
Oh, it's... my apologies. I'll bring it right away.
The apparently rookie waitress rushed off flustered. What do you mean apparently rookie wait? That's Mion. Dad. We're gonna need to have the talk. Definitely demonetized now. Like, damn. I don't care shit. I don't give a shit. Could it be this restaurant is... Aren't they great? A waitress's uniforms here, I mean. Bam! What are you doing, Keiichi? My own father never... You have a wife! What about mom? You fucking piece of shit! I'm your son! Listen, Keiichi, I've never come here with impure intentions. That bell and attire and eccentric clothing, Kel a Fey. It is my artistic muse. I wanted you to feel that. Even you must have yearned for this stimulation, haven't you? Coming here alone, though, is a bit embarrassing. You understand? That's why I dragged you here. Just blame me. Even if you must condemn me, I wanted you to know this feeling, Keiichi. I need to take a leak. I need to take a leak. This is too good. This is just... Oh fuck, this is perfect. Oh shit. Can't. This is way too good. Oh my god. Everybody that said that the second chapter is better than the first one, you were right. It's so much better. Okay. Okay. I'm back. I'm okay. I'm fine. My father has always had a bad habit of trying to hide his embarrassment, using incomprehensible nonsense as a smokescreen. I want to believe that this weirdness won't be genetic. Continuing on his one-sided rambling, my father stood up and headed to the washroom. With him gone, I was left alone in the booth. Oh, is Mion now gonna address the whole thing? Sure feels like stimulation, alright. I can't wait to end the stream. I've got something to do. Just gotta make sure I really turn off OBS. Finally, at this time, a feeling of embarrassment welled up inside me. It had nothing to do with... I had nothing to do but go beet red with shame. The waitress from before returned, her eyes alternating between the order slip and the table. We need the wife to get a maid outfit. We need the teacher to get a maid outfit. The teacher is actually pretty... When the teacher pops up on screen next time, can you remind me to change the sprites for a second? I just need to check something. Oh, hello there. Why is she so nervous? She probably doesn't want to do that. She's probably helping out. Wait, is that the store? Is that her uncle's store? You're making Keiichi feel ashamed, you know you fucked up. It's true. His dad is like the worst version of him. Arriving at my seat, she hesitantly tried to say something.
A more veteran waitress offered some advice from over her shoulder. Just calm down and say, sorry for the wait. Terribly sorry for the wait. She looks so different though. Like she almost looks like a different girl. And I don't just mean because of the sprite, right? Oh my, that's actually pretty cute. Why is she looking at me like that? Like, really, she probably is. No way. Come on, this is Mion. It's obvious right there. That's a succubus. I don't care. I'm down. I'm going all in. Succubus or not, I don't mind. Wait, Mion probably has a twin sister? What? Wait. Didn't they show like 2 Mions in the opening movie? They did, right? Are they really gonna go with the twin thing? A sudden twin showing up in the second chapter? That's weird. But if she's like that, I'm okay. Yeah. I'm all emoji. By the way, I'm as blind as you are, so nothing I say will be a spoiler. Yeah, I know, but still, like... Okay, should I do a different voice for her? What kind of voice could I do? She seems like she's more like a cute version of Mion. Noji's favorite stream he's ever done. That's true. I love this. I love this so much right now. This is Catherine levels of enjoyment for me. I'm so glad I'm recording this. I'm so glad. Okay, but seriously, I don't know. I'll just play around with the voice. Maybe some of you guys have an idea. Right, just like that. Do your best. Whispering that into her ear, the veteran waitress left. The waitress must have just been hired. With an absolute lack of confidence, she moved hesitantly and maybe even somewhat perilously. Just watching her put me on edge. I silently watched as she placed the dessert on the table with an inexperienced hand. I want her to whisper into my ear. I think Joe has found a bit of a, yeah. Have you awakened to something? Joe, are you going to Japan right now? But it's just as Dad said, what incredible uniforms these are. They were like a bunny girl plus a maid plus some sort of frilly outfit, all in a perfect ratio. I don't see the bunny girl. Most certainly a rather dubiously charming kind of fashion. Not gonna lie, she's pretty cute. She is. Let's be real. Like this is peak character design, and also costume design. That's really cool. In any case, she in no way appeared to be a proper waitress. Now she's doing something on the side. What should I do? I was catching glimpses of too many things. That is, I didn't know where I should look. Wearing something like that, walking around the restaurant, it's as bad as it can be for digestion. Even though she was wearing the outfit, this particular waitress had no idea what to do either. This flustered state, without a doubt, should be attributed to the amount of bare skin showing, rather than her being new on the job. Both the waitress and I mutually avoided eye contact. Oh, she hasn't... I get it. He hasn't actually looked at her yet. Because he's embarrassed. Okay. Okay. You know what? That I can buy that. We see her, but he doesn't. Like, he hasn't actually managed to look at her eyes. I'm a customer, you know? It's alright to be more straightforward.
Oh, my nose is starting to bleed. Oh, now she's confident. At that moment, our eyes just happened to meet. Both of us blinked, doubting who we were looking at. What? This is... Mion, is that you? On top of her hair being let down, she was so far removed from her actual confidence-filled attitude, I didn't realize it was her at all. It was Mion. Why is she here? Why are you working at a place like this? I'm helping out at my uncle's store. Come to think of it, I did hear her talk about how her relatives have stores in town and that she sometimes works part-time to help them. Oh, that must be a lot of work. The nervous feeling I had dissipated in an instant. Knowing that this was Mion, there was no reason to feel that way. Well, actually, my animal instinct tells me that the power balance between Mion and myself has been turned upside down. So it is Mion? Yeah. Isn't it extremely funny that Keiichi is perfectly fine with collaring an 11-year-old girl but can't even look at a girl the same age as him in a skimpy outfit? Yeah, because he's not the one who's got the hots for Rika, right? It's the other kid. The nerd. That's right, I'm a customer. My position is superior to hers. The humiliation from today's penalty game was cutting through the recesses of my mind. There really is a god. For him to grant me this opportunity for revenge. Noticing the flames of vengeance burning in my eyes, Mion took a step back. But seeing it like this type of clothing suits you very nicely, doesn't it? Don't say that, that's sexual harassment. Keiichi's such a prick. Come on. Okay, let's be real though. Mion is also pretty ass. Like she's an asshole. It's embarrassing, so don't look so much. I confirmed my preemptive strike was a clean hit. There's no mistaking that Mion is currently defenseless. While confirming my attack was successful, I simultaneously lined up the combo. Mion, you have... Can I say that? Hey, YouTube, am I allowed to? Can I say that live on stream to a fictional girl? Yeah, this game is actually trying to get me banned. Mion, you have... Shit. Sorry. I've said worse things on stream, haven't I? Please tell me I have. Mion, you have pretty big... I can't say it! Mion, you have pretty big breasts. Seems like they're ready to spill out even right now. All the customers are definitely looking at you. Don't say that. Don't play coy with me. I know that you enjoy drawing all the male attention with that embarrassing getup. I mean, if you didn't, there's no way you'd dress like that. It's not like I'm doing this because I like to. Is this alright, Keiichi Maebara? Aren't you taking this a little too far? A little too far! Just teensy tiny bit, just, yeah, a little bit, maybe. Even if it's payback for that humiliation during the day, isn't this too much? Hey, shut up, Logic. To pay back Mion tenfold is a chance you'll hardly ever get.
Well, except for if you come next night, when she's probably gonna be working again. Wearing this kind of getup, your mother must be disappointed. Ouch. Holy shit, Keiichi, now you're actually going too far. Sexual harassment is okay, but not... Wow. Okay. That part where you can almost just see something is the best. Come closer. Please stop. Still lack the spirit of service towards your customers. He's gonna be thrown out. Like somebody has to throw him out. Where's the security in this place? Please forgive me. How? I want to take you home. No, not that! Entering a version of Rena's cute mode, blood spewing from my nose like a waterfall. I was going until I had no regrets. I was going to complete this verbal humiliation revenge for today's events. Yep, I'll spare you the rest for today. How? It seems that Mion's neural circuits had completely shorted from the embarrassment. I might have teased her a little too much, or so I thought, but such a meek Mion is something you hardly ever see, so this was good for now. Keiichi's gonna get murdered, and this time it's actually his fault and he deserves it. Isn't his dad still in the toilet? That's a long-ass lake. With his pipeline. Leaving aside what exactly was good, I never knew. To think that the high and mighty Mion would have a hard time being a waitress. That's wrong. This is such a surprising side of you. I want to show this to the Mion from this afternoon. Actually, I want to show Rena and the others. Rena will definitely flip out with joy. Do you think she'll say she wants to... Do you think she'll say she wants to work here? If we get... I'm fucking conflicted right now. I'm so fucking conflicted. It would be absolutely amazing if he made Rena work here as well, but with the way I know this writer, he's gonna make the little kids wear the outfit as well, and that's gonna be a problem. Even for me. Plot twist is this small. That's wrong. I could never imagine in my wildest dreams that such a cute outfit would suit you, Mion. I'm saying that's wrong. While turning bright red, Mion finally spit out the words that were lodged in her throat. What do you mean, that's wrong? I'm not Mion. I'm fucking confused. I'm fucking confused. Keiichi's going to jail. Okay, so we've got two possibilities now. Either this is Mion and she's lying because she's embarrassed, or it's actually not Mion, and then we have a big other problem. Just harass a random girl for no reason. Exactly. Oh shit. When the game in the beginning said that this chapter is more straightforward and vicious, I didn't expect it to be this way. Keiichi's such an upstanding fellow. Yeah, there's something standing up, all right. What? I was taken aback at Mion's confusing words. If you're not Mion, then who are you? You're Mion Sonozaki, right? I'm sorry. I should have said this earlier, but my name is Shion Sonozaki. Mion is my older sister. Oh, and she's older too? So she, like, she's younger. Yeah. Yep, he just harassed a random girl. And not just that. Yeah. So older sister, are you fucking serious? Yeah. Let's just say that our younger sister here has she's definitely eaten better than Mion did. A lot better. Or maybe it's just the remake sprite, I don't know. My eyes unconsciously widened with surprise from this brazenly crazy talk. Mion probably think, oh, he doesn't believe her. Should we believe? Wait, what are we supposed to believe? No, I'm not sure what we're supposed to do. Oh, is she Mion? Is she? What is going on? This is such a simple fucking thing, but Noji, I'm about to shatter your world. Keiichi should just jump out the window and run. Yeah, I'm good. I'm done. Yeah, where's the Watanagashi festival? Can I die, please? He's actually hallucinating and there's no girl. His dad isn't coming back because he killed him. Awesome idea. Okay, Mion, probably thinking that there was no way such a far-fetched excuse would work, turned bright red while fidgeting nervously. Shion Sonozaki? Yes. I'm often mistaken for my sister. But when we met, you had the kind of response that you wouldn't make if we were meeting for the first time. That's because my sister is always talking about you, so I knew who you were. A little bit of a cringeworthy excuse, that is. But when I looked at Mion's eyes, which begged me to believe her, the urge to tease completely subsided. To us, Mion has to be a leader who was normally overflowing with confidence, a guiding force. If I were to lash out at that Mion, I would have ruined something I shouldn't have. That was something I would never wish for. So I understand. This foolishness here is something very different from the everyday Mion. That's why she's Shion. Wait, are we going like... Are we implying some schizo stuff here? Sorry for not being here that long. Always. It's no problem, man. Have a good one. The cops are here. I'll see you around. Have a good weekend. I searched it up and she wasn't lying about being younger. She's 14. We're going to jail. Well, I'm not. As I often say, 14 in Germany. Might be 16 somewhere else. Might be 18 somewhere else. Not here. I'm good. So, I'm keeping on this right. I see. In that case, I'm sorry. Oh, no, as long as you understand. My sister has a lot of enemies, you see. Well, now, she's self-aware of that fact now, isn't she? As I unintentionally laughed out aloud, no, Shion laughed with me. Shion, is this your first time being a waitress? It doesn't seem like you're used to it. Actually, today is, Kei-chan is my first customer. A little flustered after saying that, she quickly asked if it was okay for her to refer to me the same way her sister did. Seeing that blatant quirk was so cute, I couldn't stop laughing. So, you said you worked part-time at your uncle's store before? I thought you would have been more used to it. Oh, I have other relatives that run shops. That's why this is the first time I'm helping the uncle that owns this place.
I see, makes sense. Anybody would be tentative doing a job they weren't used to. Does Mion ever help out at this store?
Oh, my sister is, you see. She's not good with these cutesy things.
I know what she's trying to say. That's right. Mion is more suited for cool things. So I think having you help out here was the right choice. Oh, Shion asked, probably thinking she misheard me. That uniform would never suit somebody like Mion. Oh, he's going. Oh my god. For me, it's 16, so yeah, I immediately take everything. They're twins? She didn't say that. She only said that she's her younger sister. Look, we have a problem again. Like, if this is actually not a sister, but is just Mion being embarrassed, he's walking straight into Murder Valley here again. He's doing the same thing as with the doll. And he's saying, "Oh, Mion, you're not girly. You shouldn't wear that. It's better if you were a boy." Stuff like that. This is not going well with a teenage girl, especially not from the guy she likes. Not a good idea. That uniform, it would never suit somebody like Mion, but for Shion, I think it works. Huh? You mean that, Shion, like Rena often does, spaced out and turned bright red. What does that mean exactly? At least for this moment, it felt like this Shion character actually existed, because there was no way that the Mion I knew had this side to her. At that moment, we realized that the more veteran waitress was waving at us from across the room. "So Nozaki-san, you can take your break now." Okay. Mion finally returned to her senses. It seemed as if it was time for her to take her break. "Well then, I'll take my leave. It was fun talking to the infamous Kei-chan. Sorry for mistaking you for Mion and teasing you. Please tell Mion that I will have my revenge one day." Oh my god, what the hell is that face? Jesus shit. That is more evil than I bargained for. This looks... Wow, okay. I don't like this. I kind of do. This is kind of odd. Ah, that thing where you were forced to dress as a maid and walk around outside, right? That devilish laugh and smile, it was exactly the same as the one I knew. That's right. Tell her that I will return the favor for the total humiliation I suffered. Blah. More importantly, I'm going to complain to my sister about the teasing I had to endure today. My sister will have my revenge during your club activities. Bring it on, I'll get her before she gets me. Mion laughed with a warm smile devoid of any remaining nervousness and disappeared into the back. It's very interesting how they went from sexual harassment to flirting. Interesting. Mion is 14. No. That's not nah. We're canoning that up. I felt like I had a very valuable experience today. Oh, so did I, bro. So did I. That's right. For now, I know the high and mighty Mion has a weak point to panic and get embarrassed about. But of all things, for her to say she has a twin sister, I thought that maybe I should ask Rena tomorrow if she really has a sister.
but maybe it's better that I didn't ask. It's a bit mean-spirited. I've decided that the person I met here today was Shion, the younger twin sister. She never said anything about being her twin! Did they forget that in the... Or did I misread? Did I misread? Okay, so let's just say they are twins. So they're both the same age, but she's just a few minutes older. Okay. It's not that we actually made a promise or anything, but that little exchange gave birth to a new rule between me and Mion. Somebody tapped me on the shoulder. It was my dad.
Hey son, I'm done.
What would you do if we get Rena in that outfit? Stop the stream and pull out my pants. Down. That was a long trip to the washroom. Yeah, it was. At least it gets acknowledged. But then I'm also hearing that Mion is 17 to 18. I would say she's probably around 16. Didn't they say that? Keiichi went to... he moved after he finished middle school, they said, like junior high, right? So he's in high school age now, and high school age in Japan starts 15, 16-ish and ends at 17, 18. And Mion is a year older than him. They said that. Mion, I'm pretty sure that in the beginning they said that Rena and Keiichi are the same age, and Mion is a year above them. She's in basically the second grade of Japanese high school, which is like 10th grade in America? 10, 11? I'm not sure. So she should be around 17. That was a long trip to the washroom. He probably came up with a new idea for an art piece when he was sitting on the can. Tell yourself that, son.
Keiichi, are you about ready? Let's go home.
Settling the bill, my father had his customer card. He has a customer card. Of course he does. Why would... Yeah, I would have one. It was pretty much filled. Damn, Dad, you're quite the regular customer. Was that new waitress just now somebody you know, Keiichi? Oh, so you were watching from the shadows. That has the oddest sense of tact sometimes. Somebody from school? From Hinamizawa? Yeah, she's the little sister of my friend Mion. Her school isn't in Hinamizawa, so she must go to one in town. I've never seen her at my school.
So not all the kids in Hinamizawa go to the same school?
Oh, that's what... Wait, is that why there were new characters in the game? In the intro? Now I'm confused as hell. Wait, where the hell is the wiki pulling the 14-year-old stuff from then? This is confusing as hell. I would like to Google, but I'm very afraid of spoilers. So I will not. We'll just assume she's 17, okay? Only about half. The other half go all the way into town on their bikes. In this way, the feeling that I was really talking to Shion came to me. What should I say to Mion tomorrow? I met your little sister, something like that? Even with Mion being like that, us having a secret between the two of us made me both a little bit happy and a little embarrassed. I like that this chapter is kind of focusing on the relationship with Mion a lot, because that got kind of ignored in the first chapter. Does Shion really exist? Do we read that tip? Double the fun meets Shion. That chapter was a significant improvement. That was great. Honestly, let's be real. That was a really good chapter. They introduced new mysteries. They introduced new characters. It was... Yeah, that was great, actually. Like, really. Should we read the tip? Because that one sounds significant. Why does it say read all tips? And what the hell is that music? That's creepy. Although I kind of like it. Let me save. Yep, that was way funnier. It was also just way better written. Let's be real. He actually really improved his writing in this game compared to the first. Let's read this one tip. This is bait, probably, but I want to see it. I hope it's short.
Huh? Mion-san's family?
Yeah, more broadly, I was just wondering if she had any brothers or anything. I was actually wondering whether her younger sister named Shion really existed, and my curiosity got the better of me, so I quietly asked Sadako about it.
I wonder. She might not.
I wasn't being very clear about it. Had Sadako never gone over to Mion's house to play? From your reaction, I guess you've never met any.
Yes, I've never seen any of her relatives except for her grandmom.
As far as I could tell, there were already dark clouds over the Shion is real theory.
Rika would know more than I. You would do well to ask her.
Oh shit. Sadako waved to Rika-chan, who was basking in the sunlight.
Rika, do you know anything about Mion's family?
Rika-chan was surprised at the sudden question.
Mi has a big family, so I don't really know everything about them.
That many, huh? For example, is there someone named Shion Sonozaki? Well, I might have heard wrong, so she might not actually exist, but...
You mean she? Shion exists?
Huh? That was unexpected. So she was real.
Their names are quite similar, you know. I could get tongue-tied trying to tell the difference. I've heard she's Mi's younger twin sister, but I haven't met her too many times.
Rika-chan knew a bit about her as well, but hadn't seen her much.
I think I met her once at a funeral a few years ago.
She's not in this class, so maybe she goes to school in Okinomiya.
She may live there too. Mion-san herself lives apart from her family with her grandmother after all.
She didn't live with her parents? So their age changes depending on the port or adaptation? Wait, what? What are you talking about? No way. That was a bit odd. Was there something between them?
It's a very complicated family. She seems to have many relatives. There are doubtless many different circumstances.
I should change the sprites again, right? For now, I learned that she had a younger twin sister named Shion, but her family structure, including her own position, still seemed very mysterious. Oh, look who's here. Oh, what are the three of you talking about? Let this old man in on it.
Oh, Mion-san, you've come at a good time. Might it be true that you have a younger twin sister?
Mia. Oh, crap. A younger sister? Well, yeah, I do. Why is she so embarrassed? Mion grew uncharacteristically red in the face, at a loss. I think she's looking at me.
Oh my, I had no idea. What kind of person might she be? I would very much like to meet her sometime.
You shouldn't bother. She's not cute at all. She's really conceited. Besides, other than talking to her on the phone once in a while, I haven't seen her for a long time either. Why did it look like she was in such a panic? This is... How does the writer do that? Like... He's totally stringing me along. I still have no idea if she actually even exists or not. And not to mention that I don't know, even if Shion existed, it could still be that Mion was working at the place and she just used her sister's name as an excuse, right? If they're twins, that's an easy way out. I've seen that in real life. Like she was declaring that the Shion from yesterday was actually a fake. Anyway, this was pretty funny, so I let it go for a little longer. Another Mion under the name of Shion. Will I be able to see her if I go to that restaurant again? I had a mysterious feeling, as if I'd made a new friend, despite knowing that she and Mion were the same person. Oh, that's it? Okay, that was a short one. That's good. You know, I can't be bothered. Yeah, just... She's 17. It's fine. We're cool. Everything's good. Alright. Alright, but you know what? I'd say we're going to finish here. How do I get out of the game? Hello, can I? Oh, perfect. Perfect, absolutely perfect. Now we can do that real quick. I'm not sure if I like that. It's a bit of a Rika situation where she doesn't look like she doesn't look bad, but she kind of, her eyes are kind of putting me off. I like this one more. Yeah, I think I like this one more. All right, how do I quit game? Here we go. Compared to the first stream of chapter 1, this was so much better. True. This was a lot better. Honestly, with how this is written, I'm really looking forward to the other ones, as well as the rest of this one, because everybody I've talked to about these games kept telling me that chapter 1 was kind of on the writing portion and just did a good job at setting everything up, the characters and stuff. And most people say that starting from chapter 3 is where the story actually gets really good. And I think it already got way better in chapter 2. So that's a good sign. I like that. I'm actually looking forward to next stream. So am I. But as I said, I do have a lot of stuff to take care of today. Also, I think we wouldn't be able to finish the next chapter in half an hour. So we'll just cut it off here. Thank you for being with me here today. I hope you guys had fun, because I sure did. This was really cool. This was actually pretty fun. My voice is a bit coarse now, but that happens when you basically scream for 3 hours. And we're basically just gonna do the same thing again next stream or next week. Gonna do Subnautica on Wednesday. Friday is gonna be Higurashi. If this keeps up with the time, how long did we take for Higurashi 1? 23.7 hours. Did it really take us that long? Really? Well, it kind of felt that long as well. Okay, so maybe we're gonna need a few streams. I'm guessing probably like 4 to 5. Although people have said that the first chapter is longer than most. You should go to the memes Discord real quick. What's there? Oh, that's clips. What the fuck have you done? What on earth? You are sick in the head. My proud creation. Oh man. Should be an emote. The problem is I can't make any more. Like on YouTube and Twitch, we've reached our current maximum capacity. For adding an 8th emote on YouTube, we need 15 members. Then for 10, we need 20. And then for 15, we need 30. And so on until I think the max is 50. Don't question where that face came from. I don't want to know it. I really don't want to know. I like that you kept the eyebrows, though. That's nice attention to detail. Very, very clean. I like it. So yeah, I can't add anymore on YouTube for the time being until the channel gets bigger. And well, I'm working on that, right? Maybe save yourself that picture so that once we get to that and I can me OG. What if that was Shion as well? We don't know. And once we're at that point, you can link it again, and I can make it into an emote. But right now, it's just we are limited by technology. What it is. Anyways, thank you for being here today. I hope you guys all have a great weekend. Enjoy it. Play some games. And mull over what we know, because I know I won't be sleeping a lot tonight. Not just because of the Angel Mort outfit, but also because I will be theorizing about the story. I'll see you guys next week. Goodbye.